And we're live. We're live.
I'm allowed to fuck up whenever I want. Whenever I want, and it's just the Outsidaz.
That's how I feel.
Chill. Yeah. Now let me stop Detroit. The fuck. I'm paid. Yeah.
This recording.
95% of all y'all rappers butt. And y'all ride dick so much, y'all gon' make me nut. Yeah. You get your jaw clocked, I drag your ass for 4 blocks. Stomp your head and car rocks, use your dreads
From my
floor
floor
my
mop.
butt. Yeah, straight my paper mate, I do a date raid. Z can't wait, I go great babe on a blank.
Take.
Lost like Spick
Yo,
Nights,
this
stick
shit's
for
so
your
dope.
dick
This
ice.
was our
Take it
anthem
twice.
in high school.
Using trick dice. Throw the parole off for 2 and stolen
Golden
wheels.
wheels.
My colon holding pills.
The
Fuck taking
quality
some blows.
is
I
so
smoke leaky and
not
black
good.
like BET.
It's not, but it reminds
But
me
it's so
of that
good.
time. Yeah.
With us, straight up, y'all
Better
better
bust.
bust. I'm the one you never
Bust.
dust. It's still the same as it ever
The
was.
was.
I lead a crowd in
The
the
bad
coupe with
quality
white walls.
represents an
Y'all
era.
ain't out, y'all
Totally.
rock my balls.
Of good hip hop.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, and like it's pretty crazy. I do want to talk to him about these tracks because to me these are the best tracks that Eminem ever made. All the shit with Outsidaz.
It's some of my favorites. Honestly, it is. Like,
And everyone is really good.
yeah.
Like
yeah.
the level of lyricism is like extremely high. Like you got Young Zee first,
Yeah.
then this dude.
They had a video for
Slang
this, right?
Yeah,
The cowboy video? Is that the one or no?
No, they didn't have a video for this one. I believe this one is just like on a demo. I know that the Outsidaz released like a demo way back, and it had like this and a bunch of other stuff with Eminem on it and Rod Digga. And like, yeah, all of it was really, really good. And
I
it had,
love
like,
Rod Digga.
Yeah, it had a specific sound. You know what I mean? Yeah, Young Zee has a child with Rod Digga.
What? Yeah, right.
Yeah, named Sativa,
Oh,
which is pretty fucking cool.
she's gonna wake the world up, eh?
yeah,
the plan.
totally. We can talk to him about that a bit.
Yo, oh my god. I don't want to like tell people like, you know, when you're in rap, you're probably
yeah.
like for me, like I reconnected with my daughter, but if she was fully in my life and she wanted to be a rapper,
Yeah,
I do my best to trick her into not being one. You know what I mean? Because it's
Well-
like, but at the same time, I have to say as a head, where,
Mhm.
yo, imagine the lyricism that's instilled in their daughter. It's crazy. Like,
Well, the crazy thing actually along that exact line is he has a son, and his
Oh.
son is Crash Battle, or an MC.
oh shit.
And I don't really know too much about his music.
No, me
I know
neither.
he's on Z's new album actually on a track. Yeah, but it's kind of interesting because, like, I also didn't realize how much older he is than us. Yeah, he's a good 10 years older than us actually.
Oh yeah, right. Well, it
Yeah,
kind
so-
of makes sense though, because look how old we were when we were listening.
I didn't think he was 21 when Outsidaz first formed. And he was like mid-20s when they were blown up and stuff. So, yeah, I always kind of thought that they were like, younger.
Yeah.
Like a young kind of crew that was like... But in actuality, no, they weren't actually younger. They were actually like older, out of high school, out of, yeah. So that's kind of interesting. So he's been in the game for a long time. And yeah, he was pretty influential and like, yeah, what up, Serious Biz? Respect you for coming through again.
Serious biz.
Yeah, no, always. That's sweet. Yeah. Pa.
We gotta have some weird like VIP shit. Like when we get more episodes in, deeper in the season, like we want to find ways to like actually. I know you're not even here for that serious, but it's like we want to find ways to have giveaways and have these different type of things.
Yeah.
And really incentivize like people that support us. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and chat and comment.
And chat,
and
yeah.
stuff.
It'd be fun to do too.
And if you're watching later on the recorded version, feel free to send comments our way.
Exactly.
We'll always check them and everything like that.
Yeah.
So we got this next track.
Somebody laughing at me. Always laughing
let me
at me.
skip past the intro.
Like Redman, tripping with a tab of acid in my headband. About to lose my mind. The name's Pace One, I'll kick that ass quickly. When I die, I'ma try to take the whole world with me. Four rhymes penetrate the kidney. When I die, I'ma try to take the whole world with me. I got plans to lock it down.
So this was actually supposed to be on one of his albums.
Yeah.
And it had Pace and Bizarre and I think Young Zee. And then Dre was like, there's too many people on your album. You need to like cut people off.
Who did? Raekwon?
Dre, Dr. Dre. He was like, yeah, there's too many features on your album. You gotta cut some of them off. And so apparently this is the track that got ditched, and it has Pace One and
you know,
Outsidaz.
I understand that to one level. It's hard when you have to. If it's a dope track, keep it on. But I understand from a fully executive producing standpoint, where it's like my albums, I hardly have features on them. As a matter of fact, I can say I probably have 0 features on my albums, and if I do, it's extremely rare. So I won't even count them.
It's usually me making you do a feature.
Exactly, 100%. You know what I mean? Like this new one I'm gonna work on with Ark has Babylon Word Child and shit on it. But I don't know. Maybe Dre was like, "Yo, I see Young Zee's potential, and I want Young Zee to shine as an artist, and let's see what he does from A to Z on his own, with no other voices."
No, this was on Eminem's album. This was on Eminem's album, and he got cut off of Eminem's album.
Nah. This okay? Let me give a new conspiracy theory. This is my new conspiracy theory on that.
Yeah.
People are afraid of good MCs, and people hate being outshined on their own music.
Totally. Yeah, and
you know,
Young Zee is the type of dude who outshines people.
Oh, he outshines people.
He's fucking really good.
So if you have an ego, you don't want to work with Young Zee. You know what I mean?
Probably not.
Yeah. Like, I love when I make music and the verses are better than mine because it makes me step up my game as an MC.
Yeah, no, totally.
Know?
It's true.
But it's like, crazy.
No, actually, it's like sibling rivalry. You know what I mean? It's like it elevates the bar. You know what I mean? And
exactly.
At the same time, you wouldn't want to like put someone up. Yo, J Roby, what up, homie?
Yo, wow. J Roby, holy.
Indigenous in the house.
What's going on, brother?
But yeah, and then this is Bizarre. And this is like one of the best Bizarre verses ever.
Mushrooms I just can't see. Pull me out the bathroom about the OT. Nasty, dirty, some say I'm filthy. Every time I drop the rock, I'll just be like, brains too high, have no fear. Eat the pussy of a girl with burning chandelier. I'm ready to box on the buggle ding ding. My thoughts more stupid on wax than Cowley from Lion King. Who's the big guy high off chocolate high? If you disrespect me, you'll lyrically die. Somebody hide me, somebody get
So
me.
someone on Reddit was like, who wrote Bizarre's verse for this song? Because there's too many fucking good MCs on this, and it's like the best Bizarre verse. Is it a coincidence, or he just did exactly what you said? He elevated his game.
No, someone wrote that for him. Yo, some people might get mad at me for this, but I'm allowed to have my damn opinion. And my opinion is that, why is this guy so overrated? It's like, yo, Bizarre is way too overrated. He's marketable because he looks marketable as a character.
Yeah.
And his themes matching with what he looks as is a character. It's marketable as a character. But stop putting him in top anything, man. Like, stop it. It's disrespectful.
I swear nobody puts him in top anything.
I've heard people be like, yo, the best from that camp is Bizarre. I'm like, yo,
remember when I stole his shirt?
Don't buy my album.
Remember when I stole his shirt? That was
I'll
the
never
funniest
forget it.
shit ever, dude. Like, yo.
Yo.
I literally... Okay, so we opened for Bizarre,
Yeah.
And he had this sick shirt on, and it was like Run DMC. It was like the Run DMC logo, but it said Run DET, like Run Detroit or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
I remember that clearly.
And it was just sick. And like, dude, the shirt was like fucking enormous. It was like so huge. And so like he's performing or whatever, and like we had soundtrack before, so my cello was on stage. Like my cello case was just sitting on stage. I used to do that all the time, just throw my cello case up on stage, just like as advertising, because it had so many stickers on it and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so my cello case was just like sitting on stage or whatever, and Bizarre's rapping or whatever, and then he gets all into it and he's like sweating and shit. And like obviously it's Bizarre. He takes off his fucking shirt, you know, to show off his giant, amazing body. Yeah, and he threw his shirt onto my cello case, and then like I remember like after the show I went to like go get my fucking equipment off stage, and yeah, the shirt was just like sitting on top of it.
That
And,
means
like,
he left the show
yeah, he left that
topless.
He-
No, he left the show topless, bro. This guy's titties were all over the place, yo.
I have a feeling he might bring 2 shirts as a large man.
I hope so, cause yo, Bizarre, man, yo,
But
bro.
dude, I had that shirt for a long time. I might even still have it. And dude, that shirt is enormous. I used to use
Yeah.
that as like a nightgown. Like Bizarre's fucking shirt from his show. Like literally, dude, that thing was like totally like it was big enough for like.
That's so terrible, bro. I can't help it, but it's like that's what girls do. They wear their ex's shirt.
I know, yeah, totally. That's exactly what I did. I would just picture me walking around in Bizarre's giant ass shirt. It's too funny.
No, I've seen it though. I've seen it. I remember like how
Yeah.
crazily, like if anyone knows Stiltz, they know that when you get excited, your eyes pop out of your face. Yo, this guy's eyes were hanging.
Dude,
Like, yo, this guy was
I
so
was
excited.
Oh, for
Yo,
sure.
bro.
For Bizarre's shirt, man, I was totally
I'll never
happy.
forget it. Yo, I was like crying, laughing. I remember
don't know
that
where
day
that
still.
is now, man, and that's a one-off, man. Like you don't get.
Yo, that
fucking
happened on tour, right? Because I feel like we were.
Quintuple XL.
No, I feel like we were on the road. When you
Yeah, we
had
were.
the shirt, we were on the road.
Totally, I had it for the whole tour, and then I had it for years afterwards.
Because you would show people on that tour. We'd stay at someone's house.
I'd be like, yo, here's
And you tell them. Yeah.
here's fucking Bizarre shirt.
Yo, we should have auctioned it if we were smart, man. We could have
Yeah,
probably
no,
got mad
that
money
thing-
for it.
That's definitely a one-off, man. The Run
What a
DET,
fun-
that thing was
Yeah,
sick.
yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Even the letters probably had to get a little bigger. Like, they had to change the print on that, man. Like, cause yo, I'll tell you, like, I'm getting older, and yo, my man titties are like fucking arriving, bro. Like,
Dude.
it's getting crazy, dog. And it's like
and, well, I was surprised he left it.
he's competing with me right now. That's what I'm saying.
Sorry.
We have competition.
I was surprised he left it because that was like a lot of fabric. Like, dude, that was 3 shirts. You know what I mean? Like, that was like literally to make one of those was like $30, dude. It was like I could have made like if I
Yeah, if you
Was it
repurpose
seamstress?
clothing, if you repurpose
if I was
clothing,
a
that's like
seamstress.
you could have got
No
a few shirts out
problem.
of that. Maybe even a head wrap. I would have made a few head wraps for sure. Yo, who's watching? Who's spying on us?
We got Marak
Yo,
in the building.
Marak.
Marak's in the building. Jay Roby's in the building.
Yo, Marak, pass through
Let's
whenever,
see
eh?
this biz. Yeah.
Anytime. Jay Roby too, man. Good to see you around, brother.
Yeah, man, totally. This track's really good too. And like, listen to this quality.
Yeah, and I've been blackballed and outlawed like Tupac's posse. Still no cops, the neighborhood watch will stop me. I'm like Selassie, driven in the Dodge G. The God's peace while I civilize squad deep. Unbelievers falling 2,000 levers. Landing on needles in the root of all evil. Tom Perry now hear me. Outsidaz for beyond scary. Shells vary from hell's very skunk Larry.
Yo, they got so many lines. It's ridiculous.
This beat though? Oh,
So dope.
I think of Archaeologist. I think of Babylon War Child. Like,
Yeah.
Leave you with wet
Young
stains.
Zee.
You bleed red rain, and for the next days you need fucking X
Yo, Dan Ross.
Dan
what up?
Ross.
What's
What's poppin', brother?
Yes. And like Z has like no filter whatsoever, and like that's kind of something I kind of want to talk to him about. Like it kind of has a history in Jersey. New Jersey has like a long history of unfiltered rappers.
Yeah.
The first one, I don't know if it's the first one, and I kind of want to actually ask him. But yeah, do you know who's from Jersey?
No, sorry, I was just messaging my boy to get on here. No.
No. Ice-T. The original cop killer.
He's from Jersey? Okay.
Yeah, he's from Jersey. So, like, I didn't actually know that because he always repped New York hard. But yeah, Ice-T is the original Jersey rapper with no filter.
It's that era though too. Do you think it's just him, or do you think it's that era? You know what I mean? I feel like we come from an era of like anything goes to like we can't say anything anymore. You know, like
to an extent, but there was definitely a switch in like the 90s where like shock value kind of came into play in rapping.
Like you mean it wasn't allowed anymore almost?
No, like Eminem and shit. Like when he would and say whatever, you'd talk about the Spice Girls and whatever, right? Like even what we were talking about with Decisives popped back in the day. Like it wasn't that common to drop like that kind of, yeah, you know what I mean? It wasn't to be like an unfiltered MC that just speaks the truth, and I guess not the truth, but like, no, we'll say whatever, you know what I mean, to like get reaction.
Yeah.
And like,
it was exactly.
Outsiders
that's how you get
are
your
definitely
views.
like that. You know what I mean? Like the Outsiders definitely are like shock rappers, along with Eminem.
Yeah.
Not to label them like that or whatever, but
yeah. No, but I know what you mean. Like M came out just shocking people for sure. Like basically, like to me it was more marketing. Like, you know what I mean? I feel like they were doing what they were already doing, and then they're just like, fuck it, let's just say something really funny. And it's so funny and out of pocket that it's perfect for marketing almost. Like people are gonna talk about it. You know,
like we got NWA, Fuck the Police from the West Coast. That's pretty non-filtered, right? And
still
like,
fuck them.
You know, Public Enemy. Like I'm trying to think of like, the founding fathers, right? Public Enemy was shocking to white people for sure. You know what I mean? So yeah, like
and
it definitely is ingrained. Yeah, it's ingrained into hip hop. Yeah, what were you gonna say?
No, I'm watching the other shows. I'm like, I cut you off way too much. I want to let you finish your thought, man.
No, that's fine though, man. You're actually just feeding off me, so it's perfect.
Yeah, it's like we're talking in your living room. But like,
yeah.
I forgot what I was gonna say. So don't even worry.
Is me and Marak's track with Young Zee.
Public Enemy.
Oh wait, no, this isn't. This is our track with Young Zee. Never mind.
Yeah. That was amazing. Yo, but I remember still.
Yeah.
I was gonna talk about Public Enemy. I was gonna say, also if you look at Public Enemy's, it's funny.
Dog too. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But if you think of Public Enemy, you even think of the future, like past Public Enemy, like Dead Prez. You think of Immortal Tech, like you think of these people. Let's just stick to Public Enemy for now.
Yeah.
So different eras, different societal ways of thinking and reacting. So Public Enemy, while that was happening, what is the largest demographic at a Public Enemy concert? It's definitely people that are visibly white.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Definitely, and like especially like in the original. Yeah.
It's crazy. Like that just shows that what they were talking. I know I'm getting political, but it shows that what they were talking about actually resonated with even people that like, you know what I mean? It just shows why hip hop culture actually is for all of us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It shows how we all relate. Public Enemy showed us how all people relate through hip hop culture.
Well, I think a lot of it had to do with the uncensorship, and like people gravitated to that like inside look into another world. You know what I mean? That Public Enemy gave a white person. You know what I mean?
Like an honest look.
Yeah, no, they're like into a life that they never lived and never will live, but are interested maybe in,
especially in the
that.
States, because they're in the States, and like hip hop started there, and in America, it's just like Canada. We have our like Canada's not filled with igloos; it's filled with its own bullshit. But it's like street shit, everything. But America is actually segregated. Where that's
crazy.
why, like, they really can't. And I still haven't even been there. This is me still. You know what? I shouldn't even speak. From everything I hear, it seems like America is segregated, like physically.
No, yeah, it's actually pretty crazy in some parts. You know what I mean? It's not. There's no across the board for anything. Obviously, but yeah, there's very few places in Canada. Yo, Droog Nukem, what up?
Droog.
There's very few places in Canada actually that have a black majority. Actually, I think I looked it up a while ago, and I think there's just one city in
Toronto,
in Nova Scotia.
That makes sense.
That actually has a black majority.
Meaning one drop black style, like
yeah.
Not to use that term, but
yeah. Like visible minorities, Toronto, Jamestown is one of the highest percentages in Canada.
That's where all of like my people move. When Bengalis come from India, they moved all of them during the Trudeau era. They all moved to Jamestown.
Yeah, no,
almost everyone I knew lived at Jamestown when I was like a kid, and then they ended up moving to different places.
But as far as black majority, we do not have that really in Canada. But they have that all over the States. There's fully whole communities and cities that are black majority. And it's interesting. It's a different vibe than Canada. Definitely.
Can't wait to go out there, man. I'd love Babylon Workshop to go out there one time, man.
Yeah, no, I would like that too.
I'll get my part in ASAP, bro. It's on. Oh, seriously, I don't care. Even if like my back is like broken and I have no white hair left, even it's all gone, and then my skin is so wrinkled, I don't care. I'm going to the States and performing one time.
I'm down.
Yeah.
For some reason, this track that I wanted to play doesn't have any audio.
Oh God, colonialism smells so good. Doesn't it?
It's all right. We don't need to listen to Marak's album or anything.
Nah, we need that Marak video though, for sure. We should run those videos after whenever you have it scheduled.
Yeah, no, I'm totally down.
I didn't even take a look at the schedule you made, man, but today was a hectic one.
Yeah, it was a hectic day coming into here.
Big shout out, Droogs, man. Anytime, brother. I'm ready to build with you anytime, man.
I like this beat. All right, so let's get into the news. A couple news things, actually. We have one that's really funny that we can talk to, which isn't really news because it's someone we know. Lifted from
Break
Barry.
that down. Okay, break it down for me. I didn't even know what happened.
Lifted went viral on TikTok just recently this week. And
yeah, and I got hype, and when you first told me, I thought it was amazing. I'm like, yes, and you're like, not a good thing. We're like, yo, tell me during the show. So I'm just hearing this right now. At first, I was hype.
Yeah,
again, I cut off your story, man. Yo, start again. We're using a sound clip. I won't ruin the sound clip. Start again.
This is a Jay-Z beat. It's at the end of Dead Presidents. Okay, so Lifted, he's our boy from Barrie. He's like super good guy. He is the last person that you think needs to be on the internet in any like stupid way. He's does
Agreed.
all types of good shit for hip hop and
for
he's, like,
years.
really grassroots.
Yeah.
He helps pick up garbage around the city and stuff, and like, man, he's like just a genuinely real dude, good dude.
Co-signed million times.
Doesn't deserve it.
No.
But that being said, hilarious video of him.
What happened now?
Okay, here, I'll just show you the video that went viral.
We just here and we chillin', we vibing. Yo, Barry is the best, but we be surviving. Yo, we never lying, we rising, we shining like the. Yo, we shining like the stars in the middle of the sky. Yo, this is God War. Make some noise, make some noise.
Yeah,
I don't understand.
not many people do. They were just it was just like a meme. Like, this is what the hip hop is like in Barrie, you know what I mean? And it's like one crackhead dancing in the middle of like an empty like downtown. Like, that was like the downtown free hip hop show, and like it was like, yeah, the title of the post was like hip hop today. Yeah. No, it's actually a female, and she's totally like trashed.
No, she's living like downtown east side of fucking Barrie. She's going through some hard times for real. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, hey, if I didn't know
It's
who
bad.
that was,
Yeah.
and I seen that, let me look at it from that perspective.
Yeah.
If I didn't know who that was and I seen it, I still wouldn't understand the meme. Maybe I'm too old. I don't understand half these memes.
It
and like,
was,
man, when you
like-
broke it down, now, no, 1 second. Sorry,
Yeah, okay.
I understand that part. I
Okay.
understand that the thing is empty, and that's what they try to show, and da da da. But it's like, yo, I don't know
Sorry, Dad.
why. I don't know how it went. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why it's so bad, though. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, no, like, it's just because like there was nobody there at all, like, except for like this one, like, yeah, one crackhead.
Well, hopefully, man, they go on his. Now I'm taking it personal. I'm joking, babe. Hopefully, they go on his page. You know the
Yeah.
positive that comes out of it? Because I think it's stupid. But I think if the positive comes out of it, because there's definitely more than one. I'm going to say this right now for the
Yeah.
Barrie heads. The first place I ever performed, ever, that was not in Toronto, was in
Yeah.
Barrie. Mike Dawkins picked me up. I infiltrated, literally, into
Yeah.
Much Music, because I used to bother Namageddon every morning while selling CDs to get me on
That's
Much
so good.
Vibe. She got one day, I'm about to go to Barrie. I'm like, yo, Logix, let's go out. I was at Logix. And I was like, yo, let's sell some CDs, make some pocket money. You know, I want to buy some
Yeah.
trees before I get there. So, yo, I do that. Namageddon walks by me. And then I didn't even ask her that day. She walks by me, doesn't look at me. She's like, you have 1 minute. Let's go. And I was like, what? And I just followed her. And I went and I
Yeah.
dropped the thing on Much Vibe. I look, Mike Dawkins is waiting outside. It was a movie to me.
Nice.
It was the first time I got to leave. So I love Barrie. Another
no,
thing,
we
Barrie
love
shows
Barrie.
that we have are always dope. There are
Yeah.
amazing fans and supporters out there. It's just the context of it. You know what I mean? Like, that shit happens.
Yeah.
Open shows in cities sometimes are like that, even in fucking Toronto for most people until it's nighttime. That's just a
Actually,
fact.
He
know?
sent me a clip of that show before it went viral on Facebook, because I was talking to him. I was like, yo, like, you should come on the show sometime and just chop it up or whatever, because he's a cool dude. And he sent me a clip of it, and like, it wasn't as bad as it looked. Like, that person cherry picked
side.
a moment or whatever to try and like make fun of Barrie.
So it's like
hip-hop,
someone that
basically.
hates him, maybe. Yeah.
No,
Because yo,
like-
he's in New York or somewhere right now like that.
Yeah,
And with KRS-One,
yeah, totally.
you know what I mean? And he's like, he's doing a lot of work. Like, yo, he's out there doing a lot of things. You know what, I feel like I am taking it personal. I shouldn't. But
Yeah,
it bothers
no.
me because, yo, he's
Dude.
actually such a good human being.
Totally. He's
know?
the last person that deserves any sort of like
No,
memeing on.
man. He's
but
been
it
here for
had-
so many years, man.
It had 87,000 shares
God
in one
damn.
day. And I was just like, dude, you gotta throw another show right there, like right on that exact from that same camera angle, and like get everyone from the internet to fucking show up.
And not just that, instantly, he should have picked
Because-
his most viral part of hip hop he's connected to,
Yeah.
instantly flooded his socials with
Yeah.
the new footage of whatever he really wants to promote. Because
yeah,
people, they will end up following him just because they think he's funny
totally.
in a whack way.
yeah.
Because, yo, I want
A
these
lot-
80-something thousand people to know one thing from me.
yeah.
Yo, y'all ain't hip hop. We make raw hip hop. There's so much dope music out there, and most of the fans out there want. I'll say this: most of this is like a perfect moment, you know, for a
Yeah.
lesson, a life lesson for all of you. Like,
Yeah.
there is so many good artists out there. right?
Yeah.
And all these artists, you don't even have to buy their album. You almost just have to show them love, give them some shares for the music that you listen to and like.
Yeah.
Share it. You know what I mean? And once you do this, 86,000, every single underground hip hop group that is dope, which is a lot of them, should have 86,000 people. Like, this is what kills hip hop. It's not no industry, because the industry has no power over the artists anymore. It's the fans. And it's the independent bloggers that are not even part of the industry that push the garbage. It's like that's where the issue is, man.
Well, what
I
was
just
gonna
went political
say-
again, but you
also,
know,
like what I was gonna say is that like a very common thing that people will say is like, I don't care, man. I'll perform for like 10,000 people or one person. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
and you know what? Lifted is actually standing by that exact notion. He happens to be in the worst one of them all, which is the one person show. But
Yeah, it sucks.
we have definitely been in similar positions, like in our lives and throughout our performing careers.
Hell
We've
yeah.
definitely been in the same positions where, you know, you've been scheduled to perform somewhere and nobody shows up.
So many
regardless
times.
of whose fault it is and what happened or yada yada yada. Yeah, you have to like sometimes just perform for like a limited amount of people, and you have to give it your all because
Give it your all.
Like,
You don't know who's there, first of all, and whoever came out because they want to see you. You know what I mean? And you're doing it for them, each individually. Like when you're an artist, you're not performing for the whole crowd. You're performing one time for a bunch of individuals. That's what you're doing. Or else you'd be like looking at the whole crowd. Like mostly you're not even looking. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're performing for each individual. Everybody
just
who's
like
there.
this podcast. Like we'll do this thing just for serious if we have to. But we'd rather do it for a lot more people. But it's
no quitting here, man.
Yeah, no, and like honestly, yeah, it is a funny meme. I'll laugh with the rest of the world at it, but at the same time, I'm also giving props to Lifted for actually being what he says he is, doing what he says he does, and not holding back just because there's only one crackhead in the audience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
I think that makes sense.
Exactly. And to me, I have no choice, brother. To me, she's not a crackhead. She's going through some struggles. You know what I mean?
Stuff.
She is. She's going through some stuff.
Do you want to take a look at the video again?
Yeah, that's crazy though. But yeah, man.
Can't when I see one.
Nah, but that's crazy, man. What a crazy world. But yo, at least he went viral. Now, like he could run with it in a different way. Like he should almost I'm gonna message him. He should use that. Unless he's already thinking of it, man. He's a smart guy.
That's what I said. I'm like, yo, throw a show in the exact same spot, and that clip is gonna be viral. It's gonna be like, remember the Barry rapper that was rapping for nobody? Like,
nah, but don't forget. But don't forget, that's too long. He has to take that, and everyone forgets. They have to message. He has to use that clip right now.
Yeah.
And message all the blogs that he sees posting it.
Yeah.
And he has to say, yo, you know what I mean? I got something for this. He has to think of a creative way to add content to that content.
I agree.
You know? Bun the colonizer. Don't play around with us.
Do you want to watch a quick video of Conway freestyling on Hot 97?
So how many heads should be here? I don't get it. What do you mean?
I'm not reading the comments. So how
Sure,
many heads should be here?
Show?
I don't get
I'm
it.
so confused. Yo, what's happening?
Oh, it was when I was like talking about how I would do the show just for serious. And he was like, "So how many heads should be here instead?"
Yo, brother, just you individually. We do individual
you
shows.
and that girl from the video. Actually, I want her to tune in.
Yeah, I didn't even see the video.
The one
Whose
from
video?
the lifted video, the one of the girl dancing, and Barry.
Oh, okay.
I want her tuned in.
All right.
All right.
Well,
do you want to
good.
listen
We
to
can talk
Conway?
harm reduction.
Do you want to listen to Conway?
Yeah, let's go. Hold on, T-shirts for the next show. What does that mean? Yo, what's that?
T-shirts for the next show. Bizarre T-shirts.
Is that what you mean?
Giant T-shirts.
Giant
that
Bizarre
say-
T-shirts
just
for the next
giant
show.
Shirts that just say "I stole Bizarre's shirt," like not the actual Bizarre.
No,
shirt.
with a picture of the actual real size version of the
or
shirt.
a picture of me
So it
grabbing
wraps
the
around.
shirt with a huge fucking smile, being like fucking super happy.
Yo, I'm with it. All right. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, Marak, but I think we're onto something.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you're saying. I think we're perfectly on point.
We should make merch that's only that's only huge. Only huge
It's only
merch, man.
huge. Yeah,
like
only huge.
5x boom, stop us.
All right, do you want to listen to Conway or not?
Yeah.
Freestyle. It's
Let's
pretty
go.
new. I don't know.
Babylon War Child tease for chat. That's coming soon.
It's
100%.
long. It's a long freestyle. I'm gonna cut it off.
You know what it is. Funk Flex. Conway the Machine.
Yes.
We here. Breaking the internet. You know what it is.
Once again.
Juanito, what you got? Oh,
Yeah.
Lord. We so New York.
Yeah. Getting my New York City bag, man. One time from New York City. Drum work shit. Griselda shit. Pulling up something frosty on the arm. Niggas plotting, but it don't cause me no alarm. My dog with me is armed. No thoughts of being harmed. Of course, I'm still a dawn. Look, I tore cities across seas and beyond. I dare you to play with me like I won't air you. I swear you better play with something safe and be careful. Thought I made it clear to you I ain't who you compared to. Niggas stay away from my release dates. They fearful. Look, give them discomfort like a ligament tear do. When I looked in his eyes, it was visibly tearful. On mics, I turn into Iron Mike, get your ear chewed. I knocked one of them old rap niggas veneers loose. I took the league and I did it by year 2. Like my home's draft day, I wore a fitted from Beard Goose. A half a ticket for the whip that I steered to. I'm back in that mood to end a career too. Hold up. I'm back in that booth and I feel amazing. Couple mil in the safe, but still I'm saving. You know I'm feeling dangerous. Malice in my heart, I'm feeling heinous. I grip the stainless, I hit them and the shit a caving. Rearrange it, feel the culture shifting and changing. Since I came in, whip the oodles and noodles, chicken ramen. Wash out the pot, then use it again to whip the cane in. Big ass Mac, homie, the clip is hanging. Shoot up your block, cause I don't respond to diss songs. Them niggas nameless. I got shooters on the payroll, fucker. Draco busters, I grew up with the yayo hustlers. Griselda shit, bitch. Niggas know we ain't no suckers. Just play what you want. Niggas ain't gon' touch us. We gunning shit down. They know of us. We giving hospital trips. Leg broke, crutches. Niggas hate they broke. Fuck them. Went to my jeweler and spent $250. I did it cause niggas thought they was richer than me. Niggas never did nothing that really benefit me. Somehow I still got more money than them significantly.
Yeah. That goes on for like 5 minutes. And it's pretty dope. Conway is sick freestyler. Definitely on point. But that actually can go into our next piece of news, which happened, I think, this week. Our boy, who's on our album, St. Knack, from Tragic Allies.
Oh, big news.
He's now on Griselda.
Big news.
Did you know that?
Congratulations. Yep.
And-
Guillotine has production
Nice.
on that album.
Okay. That's
Yo,
fucking huge. That's
congratulations to all of them. Yo.
awesome. So the album is called Nacksaw Jim Duggan. And it's yeah, it's a dope name. And it's executive produced by West Side Gun. And he's actually featured on one of the last track. It's called Old Neck Donald. Old Neck Donald Had a Farm, featuring West Side Gun. Maybe we can play that when they drop a video for that. I'm hoping that there's going to be a video because it's a dope track. I was just listening to the album on like Spotify or whatever, iTunes. But yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like, Knack is finally someone other than Babylon War Child's catching on to St. Knack. I was always like a big Tragic Allies fan. I always liked his music, especially. So yeah, I reached out to him to be on our album, and he was mad cool about it, and he'd heard of us and stuff, and he was like, "Yeah, totally down."
I think Guillotine and them are like part of that too. The whole collective from Time and like Chaotney.
Gillo
Which is
used to make
crazy.
beats for
That's
them,
how I heard it. Yeah, and he still does. Like they still all build. I think. Like
They had that Zach Nif Nori, the Iron Fingers.
Iron
backwards,
Fingers. Yeah, yeah,
and that was like a really really sick album.
yeah. Fire.
So SCNAC's been putting in work. He's from Boston, Massachusetts, so he's not like Buffalo head. But Massachusetts has an awesome scene. Ed OG is from Boston, holding it down, and I always like the style from Boston personally. Boston and Philly have really good rap styles for me. Like obviously New York, that goes without saying, but yeah, definitely close second and third for me was like Philly and Boston.
Philly's dope to me. I love all of it, but like Philly rap.
Yeah. So yeah, STNAC album. That's gonna be pretty dope. I'm hoping they drop some videos for that. Because I don't have any video to show you. I could like play tracks or whatever, but I'd rather save it for like a nice crisp video with Knack in it and everything like that. I'm just gonna message Z. He was messaging me earlier, so he's definitely coming through.
All right, I just had to drink some of that water.
So
some inositol.
And then next thing in the news, which just happened today, breaking exclusive. Conway broke his leg.
What? How?
Yeah, he broke his leg, and now that means that he postponed his whole tour. So if you have Conway tickets, or you were planning on seeing Conway on his next tour of his album, it's called Won't He Do It tour, which is all across North America. There's a Brooklyn show. There's, I think, a Toronto show. He had a severe leg injury. There's no news really on what happened or whatever, but fractured tibia, which is basically a broken leg. And he's in the hospital, and he won't be able to perform, which really sucks because a lot of people, I'm sure, were planning on going to see him. And that's too bad.
Yeah, that sucks, man. Hope he's all right, man. But it sucks having to postpone all that shit too. It's like fuck, man. But everything's for a reason, I guess. Who knows what the reason is? At least he'll get back on it. Like we know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
but it's kind of like a good warning to like other artists that like you're kind of like an athlete. Like you gotta keep healthy, not fall down the stairs. Not do like random shit that'll fuck you up. Don't ride jet skis. Maybe. I don't know. But like you actually have to be physically able. Like you don't have to be physically able to record sitting down in a studio and have people buy your album. I understand that. But to be a touring artist and like be on the road and performing and like giving the people what they want, it's like, we talked about this a lot. It's like you have to be physically able, and it's tough, and it's a lot of fucking work. Being on tour.
It is, yeah. It's spiritually draining, like physically definitely, but spiritually for sure. There's all these people around you and like the music, and you're kind of always on because you're just on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're always in Babylon War Child go mode because that's what it is.
You technically don't need a leg to rap, right? But you kind of do.
Yeah, you do. You're performing. Yeah. Like you can rap when you're sitting down. It's fun. Like it's fine, and you could make it cool. You could make something different out of it. I feel like if you go and rap like that, people would be like, "Oh, dope, he did that." That would have been great because I think people would have that would have been a special part of it to people. Honestly, they'd be like, "Oh shit, he came to the show still, and he had a broken leg." You can do that, but maybe he wants to perform differently because to actually perform, you need to move around.
And also, it's kind of like a mental thing, too. And it's like rapping is a mental thing. You know what I mean? Like, you feel comfortable rapping in certain situations, in certain environments, or even wearing certain clothes. I like to rap with a hat on. It makes me feel better. I don't know why. It's a mental thing. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
I don't feel comfortable rapping without a hat. Does that make
All right.
sense to you?
Yo, kind of. It kind
Yeah.
of does. I feel like I just always need a hat on. That's it.
You just don't feel comfortable wrapping my socks on stage. Yeah, like I kind of I feel maybe I need shoes too to rap, man. Like yeah.
I need shoes to
totally.
rap. I never thought of it that way, guys. I need shoes. Yeah,
need
I need
shoes to
shoes to
rap?
rap. Yeah. There's no way I'm rapping on stage without shoes. Oh, this is a good way to look at it. Recording in my room when no one's around. Yeah, shoes. Shoes,
Yeah,
hat. Hat. Not
Shoes
shoes.
and hat?
Not shoes in the house. Sorry, my bad. But hat. You know? So I need a hat when I have my headphones on and when I don't know. I guess I do need a hat. What the hell is happening?
If there wasn't a Babylon Warchild, J Mega Serum, Apex Serum, dude, you said Serum twice. You must be really fucking good. Cyclonius from London or so many
Okay.
others. I'd still only listen. Honestly, I
Cyclonius,
only
dude.
listen to Golden Era shit. And that's why, like, I feel really embarrassed when I get a lot of these rappers on the podcast and I don't know their new shit. Like, I listened to their shit in fucking grade 10 and 11. And
I don't listen to anything hardly,
but
man.
I know who
Like,
J Mega is. J Mega's sick. Fucking, I love that guy.
Yeah,
Serum gets
all of them.
2
J
mentions.
Mega.
I need to fucking check out Serum.
All of them.
APAC?
APAC is dope, and
Yeah.
Cyclonius too. We have Cyclonius on one of the original Empty Handed Warrior compilations, not a
I need to
mixtape.
clarify: is Cyclonius from London,
Yeah.
or is his name Cyclonius from London? And
No,
he's
I
just
think
from
he's
like,
just-
Brooklyn.
No, I think if it's the same Cyclonius, he's just from London. Yeah.
Because that would be the illest name, Cyclonius from London. But he's not from London
Yeah,
at
of
all. He's
course.
just like some dude.
Of course.
Yeah, J Mega is my man. I love actually. Yeah, I have a bunch of his shit. Bust Back, one of my favorite. Cyclonius. I need to check that dude out and Serum because I like you do not listen to much shit that's new. I know there's good shit out there, and I'm trying to share it with you guys whenever I find it.
See, I listen to new shit, but
Yeah.
like not like actively, because I'm like I was saying, making music. I don't listen to much, but I am in tune to new shit. Like that's the thing. Like I actually like new fucking music. I don't.
Yeah.
There's fucking lyricism and fucking art. To me, at least, we're each different. You know what kind of art we like, but to me, I enjoy some of that new shit, man. If there's art in it,
Yeah.
you know, and there's so much dope new shit with art in it. Like, you know that brother Toby?
Yeah.
Yo, like, you know what I mean? That's new shit. I don't know if you like it or not, but to me, I'm like,
Yeah.
when I watch, I'm like, yo, wow, like, this is art, man. And it's so artistic. He has bars. You know what I mean? Like,
Most of the new stuff that I've liked is like from artists that aren't new. You know?
yeah. See, that's what you're
Um,
saying? Okay.
Yeah, so it's like, some, like Noriega drops a new track or something, and I'm like, yeah, that's dope. But yeah, I'm having trouble finding dope new artists. Definitely, they're
I'll-
not as like prevalent. I feel.
Yeah.
I
I'll
feel like
I'll send
Z's
some
trying
stuff
to connect
next
right
time.
now, and he's having problems with his.
Oh, yeah, I
Let me
see
see.
some. Says device is not connected. He's backstage, though.
All right, we can keep chopping it up until he figures it out.
Yeah.
He might have to go into like settings or something. I'm
Oh,
not sure.
Graffiti artist?
Yeah, I'll take him too. He's a dope graffiti artist. That's Serum from Miami.
Okay.
I love graffiti hip hop, so yeah, you're totally right. I'm totally down with graffiti hip hop.
Yeah, we were talking about that last time, too, with Pac, right?
Yeah.
Graffiti!
So you want to go on to the next news?
Yo, I love
Oakland.
news. Let's go.
Love
Oakland!
Oakland. They're renaming a street after Tupac.
What?
Yeah.
Yes, good.
Tupac Shakur Street. I have no idea where it is or what significance the street has, but it's kind of cool. Hip hop news. There's not too many streets named after rappers. Notorious
Yeah.
Big Avenue. I don't know if that exists.
I don't know if it exists either. We should look it up. It might actually. It might have like a sub name, you know, like a second name on the street.
Yeah.
But that's crazy, yo. I'm happy to hear that. Good, because
Yeah.
he is an iconic figure and he is a part of history. He did contribute to history in a large way for a large demographic and beyond, like a demographic that goes beyond skin tone, and it's really cool. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, he added on a lot. Nice, man. That's good
But-
news.
Like, is he from Oakland? I have no clue.
Hold on. I feel like he's from the east. I'm not looking it up. While you look it up, I'll say I
Yeah.
feel like he's from the East Coast and he moved to the West Coast.
You're absolutely right. Born East Harlem, New York. New York. So why is Oakland?
Because he moved there. That's where he like.
Is it that? Oh yeah, San Francisco Bay Area, 88.
That's where they'd say he jumped off the
relocated.
porch. You know what I mean? Like that's where he did it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, okay. So yeah, then it makes sense. Oakland is like, has a history in hip hop, man. Home of Too Short, Loonies.
Ooh.
Got
The
Five
Loonies.
on it.
I
Yeah.
got 5 on it. Yo, that became like an anthem for a generation. It's like
Except for the beginning of verse 2. Shall I remind you how the beginning of verse 2 of that song starts?
yeah, let's go. Young Zee. Device is still not connecting for him.
That's fucking weird.
Maybe you could chop it up with him for a minute and be like, yellow.
Yeah, here, you can listen to...
Yeah, let's listen to this while this happens.
Here, I'm gonna fast forward to...
See, he go delirious like Eddie
Murphy.
Murphy. I got more growing pains than Maggie. Cause homies snagged me to take the drink out of the bag.
I got 5 on it. Grab your phone, let's get keys. I got 5 on it. Messing with that in the weed. I got 5
Yeah.
on it. It's got me stuck at
These are facts from Iraq.
I got 5 on it.
Oh, because it just
Kinda let's go.
right here.
I take sacks to the face whenever I can. Don't need no crutch. I'm so keyed up to the joint.
Did you get that?
Take sacks to the face. I take sacks to the face. I take sacks to the face. Sacks to the face.
Bro.
Yeah, questionable lyric choice there, fucking Smoke a Lot or...
He's talking about a whole weed sack. He's saying
I
smoking a whole-
understand what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about, but he probably should have used other choice of words. Yeah, that's one of the most unintentionally gay lines in hip hop. That and Just Allah, I lay back and blow sacks like Kenny G.
Yeah, I remember that line
He
from
said
time.
that.
Yeah.
He totally said that. And that's just, it's him. And then also, yeah, cannabis. You ain't got the skills to eat ass. Those are like
Oh,
the
hold on.
3 top notch lyricists. Killing it.
Sorry,
Yeah, man. Z's having some issues with his. What does it say? You'll need to connect mic cam before you can add them to the stream. It's not recognizing his camera. Maybe he needs. Is he on it?
that is a complication. Complication for the stream. That is complication.
Complication.
Complications for the stream.
I wonder if it's the link. No, I gave him the right link.
This
we're
guy
good.
says- No, it's the right link. He's in here. Like he's in the room, but
Yeah. But just not connected.
all right, we'll work on it. Maybe I
Yeah,
can what should I do? I should have stuff ready for this, you know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Like I
Let's
really
do
would.
it.
Oh, I got one of the most amazing things.
What?
Yo, you don't even you don't even know.
Ooh, we could listen to something good.
Nah, this is gonna be better than good. This is gonna be amazing.
Yeah.
Yo, trust me.
Trust.
All right, yo, I hope this works, man. I guess you keep building with him, or
All right, yeah, I'm gonna see what you said.
oh shit, I'm just processing this upload. Yo, it's gonna be worth the wait. I'm letting everyone know this. You probably know what it is already.
My mom used to put me in a haystack. I was right there, and sometimes they say, "Hey, you're the needle in the haystack." Right? And some people still call me needle to this day because they know I'm like that needle in the haystack. And I was there just laid back in the haystack doing my thing. But I knew, even as a child in there, laying there, and I was like, you know what, partner? When I grew up, I'm going to be a bull pumper just like my great grandfather. I get the water wet. Everything I've been doing since I was a child has been revolutionizing the entire game. Bull pumping, for example. Teaching people about inflation, burning haystacks. I'm sure a lot of you know that story. It's a huge scandal out there. It's been a huge scandal and a hard thing in my life to deal with, but I've dealt with it. This is my life. You need accountability. You need to understand it, and you need to lose seal.
Man.
Yo, I love Wet Water, man. That's my guy.
Totally.
So, yo, we're like stuck, eh?
Oh,
What do we
man.
do? What is this show
Freestyle.
about?
We just freestyle it. Should we watch another video? I got a Mayhem Loren video. We got some Young Zee videos.
Yo, yeah. And then let's think of topics that we totally disagree on.
I'm
and
down
then-
we can get some from the viewers. I'm always down for that. Or
Yeah,
we could
yeah,
just tell stories about like stupid tour stories.
Okay. What do you guys think? Let us know, chat.
What do you want to? Okay, you know what? Let's watch this Young Zee and Vinny Paz because everyone loves this song. Yeah.
Oh shit, I know exactly what track it is. Yeah, yeah.
You better. It has 36 million views on YouTube.
I'm one of them.
Look around, they are Christian. No, they're no longer Christian. They no longer follow Jesus. They follow the devil 100%.
Sing, bitch. Young. If I don't have a mag, I get a bastard stab with a knife big as a claw from an Alaskan crab. Young, I'm down with Vinny, give me 6 weeks. All your little pip squeakies up shit's creek. Think we a joke? I put 3 in your throat. Drunk off gin and TNT coke, then we flee in a boat. Then I come open up the spot with coconuts and rocks, so the hoes will suck some cock. Then I forget to call her after I nut. I get attention deficit disorder. 1-5, catch us off X's and dust. Whole clique of registered sex offenders. Pop shit, we'll hold your funeral. XVs, niggas money coming Roman numerals. Your block slow now, she fuck with them rappers. Cause y'all niggas money took a muscle relaxer.
I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time.
I'm music strong enough to stop a bomb. I'm putting pressure on you kids like I'm a soccer mom. Who you think I dig it that it was to stop Saddam? Who you think I dig it that it was to drop the bomb? You get your shit rocked, mom, like Mustafa Song. You blowing smoke, you motherfucker, you should cop a bomb. The 9 Taurus jam a little bit, the Glock is strong. I move brutal and use voodoo like Papa Sham. Over a billion Muslims, you can never stop Islam. Over a billion bullets shooting from the chopper's arm. The backstage filled with liquor and a lot of trauma. Cause it's been hard on Vinny since my father gone. I'm about to blow the fucking horns like it was Rosh Hashanah. This is the calm before the storm, Armageddon dawn. Carry your motherfucker head that I shred and on. I speak literally, figuratively, the prophet gone.
I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time. I'm the mastermind with a faster rhyme. It's work, not how I pass the time.
how I pass the time. You don't have to search and question. I have the purse and the murder weapon. Never get a second chance to make a first impression. I'm no virgin to murder and I'm an urban legend. Rather be of real service than to serve in heaven. I don't like cops, I don't like cooperators. I don't like traitors and story corroborators. In any problem, I'm the common denominator. My behavior is the product of intoxicators. I'm just blood addicted, it's the other liquid. I'm above the limit, off of the blood of the wicked. Don't even ask, there's somebody in the body bags. The blood matches, it's on the hatches and hockey masks. I'm never traumatized, I don't have to compromise. I don't have to economize the homicides. You tell Jesus to take the wheel, my faith is nil. I believe that even Jesus has a way to kill.
Yeah, sick.
Yo.
Yeah. Yo, that track's so fucking dope, man.
What up, fellas?
Yo. Oh,
Good shit. Respect too. You know what it is. I don't know if you want to mess with the layout, Miz. Yeah, there you go.
I'm there.
Get him on the main screen. Yeah, sick. All right, dope. Yo, welcome. Thank you so much for fucking taking the time out of your day, man. This is huge. Outsidaz in the building. You know what it is.
Appreciate it.
That's how we do it, man. The hip hop, it never stops, bro. When do it stop? Come on.
And that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You've been like consistent for so long now. It's been like, yeah, it's been forever. And actually, I kind of want to get right back into like the early Young Zee. When Z was actually super young. What was your music making life like before you met Pace One and Outsidaz? Like, what were you doing before that? And like, what were the songs like?
Well, before I met them, I basically was in California, and I was doing all my music from California, because that's where I started rapping. When I was 14, I was locked up out there on some, I was in like a fire camp where you go put out forest fires and shit like that.
Yeah, right.
So I was like listening to like Snake Eyes and looking at the front door and all, you know what I mean? So that's when I started writing and shit. So then when I had got out there, I was fucking with the Playboy Gangster, so I just started writing rhymes about gang life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it wasn't really me trying to really be famous, but my godfather is M2 So he used to drag me in the studio in California and make me do songs and shit. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah.
So that's how I started getting the structure of songs.
Okay.
How old were you at that time? Like, do you have any of those songs still?
Like 15 or 16. Yeah, I still got a couple of joints that I did a very, very, very long time ago. Yeah.
And was the style still the same like back then?
Nah, it was basically just I was into just beginning double rhyming right then. You know what I mean?
Did you have a different name?
My name is Young Ounce. That's my name.
Okay,
my name has been Young Ounce for like all my rapping life. Z is just the short for ounce.
Oh shit, dude!
Okay. I didn't even. Yeah, I didn't even know that
biggest
shit
fans,
either.
and I had no fucking idea that was the case, man. And that makes perfect sense.
I was tagging, but like when I was probably like 15 or 16, I was tagging all my boys' names on the wall and spray painting. When I got to mine, once I put Young, I didn't have enough room for the whole ounce, so I put OZ.
Okay, word.
And then I just took off the O and just started putting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That's it.
And a lot of people don't know that, but my name is really Young Ounce.
Yeah, man, I didn't know that, man. And like I said, I've followed you throughout your whole career, and like, yeah, I had no idea. That's huge. Did you know Pace or DU like from the streets or through hip hop before you met them at that New Year's Eve party that supposedly Outsidaz formed?
No.
That was your first introduction.
Introduction to Pace and DU and outsider life. I had just came from LA doing my little time out there in jail, and I was out here fucking with this chick. I came out here staying with my mom. She was staying with her boyfriend at the time, and then me and him got in a beef. So I ended up actually having to live in a car for like a week. fresh out of jail. Got to live in the car, and then you know, I met this little chick through my brother, and then I ended up staying at her crib and shit. And so, yeah, I mean, I ain't know nobody. I was on some solo Young Zee shit.
And how did that transform? Because like you ended up securing a house for the whole squad, right? The outhouse that was like this storied place that, you know, all the us fans of the Outsidaz would, you know, imagine the craziest shit going on in that place, probably.
Definitely.
And you were the brains kind of behind all this. Like, I didn't really realize that at the time as a young kid listening to it, but like, I don't know. It's very rare you got the craziest dude in the group who's also the brains behind it. Like, imagine if ODB was in charge of Riz's.
Let me tell you how that works. Because a lot of the Outsidaz, bro, are privileged.
Yeah.
Like Pace got mother and father live DU, mother and father house, born and raised in the same house.
Yeah.
Digger. Like everybody's privileged. I was the only one homeless. I was basically like, when I met them and we used to do shit, we used to go to the studio after I met Pace and DU and Digger and everybody. We used to go to the studio, right? And when it was time for everybody to go home, they would drop me off at the park, bro, because I had nowhere to stay.
Shit.
So how did
and
that
they would go to
transform?
their lavish homes and all of this. And then after a while, my managers gave me a car, just like, bro, you can't sleep in the park. Here's a car. No insurance, no registration. Me and Dio and Pace and Digger, we used to drive all over in that shit. And I used to sleep in that. And then, you know, Pace used to let me sleep in his basement a few nights a week. DU used to let me sleep in his basement a couple nights a week. And then I started fucking with Digger, and she used to let me stay there. But her father thought I was a piece of shit and didn't want me to stay there.
Did you ever win?
He would wake me up like, get up and get out.
Did you ever win over
argue with him and shit? Huh?
You ever win over the father?
No, I mean, nah. He wasn't a game.
Yeah.
He was like the baby boy father, but the real father.
So,
but nah. And so at this point, we would be going places to record, and then one of my producers, he was like, "Well, our managers got a house. It's just abandoned, boarded up, and everything." So we went over there. We asked them if we could go in. We opened up like maybe one room in there and put the studio equipment in there, and like running off a generator. And then we got the electricity on. It was just one room in there. Everybody come meet up there. We rocking. And then I asked them if we could just rent the whole shit. We could rent this, and then we ended up getting the whole house, bro.
Yo, that's so sick. And like, honestly,
really a way to do it too, piece by piece. You know what I mean? Like, people see the vision, and it starts with the music too. That's what's dope about it, you know.
And people
so I was basically the only one pressured for a place to stay, and I'm like, bro, y'all got this place. Ain't nobody doing shit. Let's build a foundation.
We got a comment from one of the viewers. Just want to let Z know his Instagram video inspired me to make a bug out bag. What? But yeah, so you got the house, and basically, I don't know, most people who haven't been in a fucking rap group before don't realize like that's a dream for a lot of groups. Like for Babylon Warchild, you know, like having a house that we all live under one roof and make music together and like are available. Like, it's kind of a dream, but I can also see a lot of drawbacks. So what were the pros and cons of having the outhouse?
I think the only cons, if you ask me, is I like to sleep when I like to sleep. So when it's a certain time in the morning, I cut everybody just to tone it down, keep the bitches quiet, turn the music down. It's just a party 24/7 because this motherfucker don't wake up till 1 PM. So now he wanna be up all night. I wake up at 5 AM. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did everyone
That's
get-
why I wouldn't be able to do a house, bro. That's crazy. Yeah, a
Did
good place
everyone
to
get
make
their
music.
own
Dre.
like room that they had to like make themselves, kind of like, and like whose was the worst room?
Well, I mean, everybody had bad rooms, but you got some of the outsiders could go home.
yeah, word up.
Yeah. So that was like the party rooms almost for them, you know?
So it's
It was
like,
like
bro,
a
come
fat
on, go home to your mini mansion, to your fucking mansion with your mother and father, where there's steak. Why are you here eating leftover Chinese food?
Yeah. Yo,
that's
honestly,
hilarious.
I relate to this so much, bro. I relate to everything you're saying. You know?
No, but honestly, like that's kind of how it was in my head when I was imagining this place, because like, you know, we didn't have the internet, we didn't get to see YouTube videos and all that shit. But yeah, that was kind of like, yeah, it was kind of a little.
And imagine this. You do you know how busy a Chipotle is at lunchtime?
I can imagine.
That's how much marijuana we was selling every day. At every minute of the hour, 10 people in there trying to buy weed.
Okay, and so lots of dope music came out of that house.
Yes.
Tons of dope music. Everybody was recording. You must have had tons of shit that you just never released, right? Like sitting
Yes,
on hard
of
drives.
course. Yes, of course.
I heard in one of your songs it burned down. Is that true?
One of my houses burned down.
Yeah, but it wasn't the outhouse.
No, it was my house in the Poconos. I still got a property which I'm doing.
Oh shit!
I'm refixing up there. I'm doing treehouse Airbnbs next summer. I'm doing treehouse studio and treehouse Airbnbs.
Yo,
I do.
Babylon.
I just
We'll
wanted
write
to
that.
throw this out there. The second part of my life is going to be me doing bushcraft and all of that. You know, you talked about the bug out bag. I'm getting a shelter built on my property from Atlas Shelters. I'm getting a bunker built. It's $120,000. It's like the price of a house. $120,000 is just the start for like a 12-person luxury bunker, but you could go to up to $1 million and get like you know what I mean?
Yeah. Are you trying
It's
to
like
get
Earthship
off the grid?
almost, like Earthship style, like off the grid. Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna be doing for the second part of my life. Is because I hunt a lot and I do all of that fishing and hunting, and that market is $1 billion market and no black people are in it, really. There's a couple black fishing, like hood fishing. It's like, you know what I mean?
I just picked up fishing, brother. I've just picked it up, man. I'm just like, yo, something to calm my mind, and I want to learn how to fish and like get some. I haven't done it, so
my happy place is putting MCs in a place and fucking killing wild boar, motherfucking yaks, and like I pay the money to go kill these shits, bro.
Yeah, dude,
and I eat everything I kill. From
That's
bird hunting to everything.
Yeah, no.
So that's gonna be the second part of my. That's gonna be the second half of my life. I'm gonna do that with my property in Pennsylvania.
Dope, man.
That's incredible, man. Because we actually have a close friend, and he might have even worked with you, Iso Tariq. He's a producer, and he ended up moving completely off the grid. Like built his own Earthship, did the whole thing. I think he's somewhere in the Caribbean or somewhere now.
Oh,
yeah, yo. It's so fun. Like everybody have their own hobbies and all different things that they do in life. But my happy place is in the woods, bro. Building a fire, building a shelter, just deal with my family camping. And I take my family camping and kayaking and all crazy shit. They're like, bro, it's so fun. Yes, it's fucking fun.
Yeah. Well, you're hip hop for life. Like it's ridiculous. And like, honestly, I don't see you stopping at least the production side of things.
No,
like
I
you
got
produce fire.
YoungZeemusic.com. YoungZeemusic.com is my record label where I'm going to be releasing all my music, all my artist music. The Bros album that I'm about to put out now is coming out on YoungZeemusic.com.
And like you're a dope producer. People don't even fucking realize the fact that you made a lot of those really dope songs from back in the day, actually. And like, do you sell beats? Because like,
well, I don't really sell beats because I don't have a lot of time to make a lot of beats to sell. So when I make a beat, I rap right on it.
that's the same as me. It's like everything I make is Babylon War Child, and I never really make extra stuff.
But if you make me a couple beats, and send them to me after this, I'll put them on the bros.
Yo, I'm always down, man. I'll send you some fire
Beautiful.
for sure.
Yeah, man,
Like-
but I love hip hop. It's in my heart. I got hats for sale. I got merch. I came home. I sold up the merch game for the Outsidaz. I got everything. I just don't be promoting it too much. I just promote shit when it come in and it's fresh, like
Yeah.
super fresh. Cause I got like car fresheners, doormats. I got Outsider
Yeah, right.
everything. But I just don't be promoting it like that. I'm trying to get this music back to where I'm king of this shit.
You're living life. You're doing what makes you happy, but then you're spitting for life because that's what you do. You know what I mean? But while you're doing that, is like, yo, you're doing what makes you happy. You're finding that out and you're doing it. Yo, that's
yes.
And
this is what we're hearing from all these, like all the artists we're speaking to, that like that came up at those times from in the golden era that we're speaking to recently. It's like a lot of us are on the same vibe. Yo. That's the vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Straight
Okay,
up.
if you're still here, it's because you love this shit. And you it's boxing all day. You know what I mean? And you love this shit.
Yes.
But you're also at a point where it's like, yo, you're living life. And like, see that nature stuff, like, yo, that's inspirational for people. That's medicinal. That's new ways to like, that's what I'm seeing right there. You're freestyling. You know, that's how I look at it.
It's
You
a
know?
good inspiration for writing, being out
Definitely
there.
for inspiring.
nah.
Yeah.
Hip
I
hop
see
is
this
just
guy
in
has-
my blood. Now go ahead.
I was just gonna say, this guy has all the questions. I come through and add on and just no, that's what it is. Go, yo, you know what I mean? His brother's really good at this. I come add on, and when my heart wants me to speak, I speak and I build on it, yo. And that's that, bro. Like
Now my
I
life
like
is an open book, so I talk a lot anyway. Plus, I'm getting a little drinky in me. I got some food stewing downstairs. I'm just, you know what I mean? I'm just enjoying life, bro. I write every single day. The thing is, these younger guys, they not stopping. They doing. So why am I stopping either? I gotta write every day. I don't care what I'm doing. I could be talking to a principal from my son's school, my grandson's school. I could be talking to, and they say some shit, and I'm like, oh, don't pay him no more attention now. I gotta write down what you said. He said the improbable cause of. I'm like, the improbable cause of me boxing her draws. I just, you know what I mean? My life is just this every single day.
Yeah,
At the doctor, he can be like, I'm putting you on metformin. I'm like, metformin. I roll up on 10 Dorman and kill 10 Mormon. It's just in me. I can't stop.
That's sick.
yo, natural remedies for metformin, man. Inositol, no plug, but inositol, man, it works the
What
same.
is Nafatal? Oh, we gotta talk. I just got taken off insulin.
Yo, I will send you some shit, brother, that works. Yo, and I'll build you on it. It's inositol, even for people listening. If you do want to research more, inositol, INOSITOL.
We got to do a whole nother podcast talking about diabetes and ways to get off insulin. Cause I work out. I juice every morning, kale, spinach. I got my A1C went down so low they took me off insulin, put me on metformin.
Yeah. Okay, you're good, brother. You're gonna be good. Yo, let's build on it after.
I'm trying to get off of that too. That's my
100%.
next goal.
Well, being healthy is important. We were just
do
talking about that, and like being a performing artist or even a touring artist, because I know you were just on tour, and like, yeah, Conway just broke his leg. He had to cancel his tour just recently, and like I was actually thinking about that with you. You guys used to have like a bus, and you guys went around like North America performing like everywhere, right? Doing like college campuses and stuff like that. Like how many shows was like your most busy year? How many shows did you
I don't
do?
know. Like it was like 2 or 3 years. We was doing like 2 Eminem tours a year, then pop-up tours. Like people on our label was getting kicked off tours, and we had to go sub for them and stuff like that. But it was a lot. Like the Slim Shady spring tour was like maybe like 54 shows.
Oh my god, that's
We
insane.
out for like 67 days.
Yeah.
I can't imagine, man. Like we do 2 shows in a row and we're gassed.
But that's because but hold on. But
But
were you
we
guys
older now.
over?
We older now.
Were you guys getting like? How was it back then? Like what? Because usually I get fucked up and I can't. I'll get tired after 4 or 5 shows
Yeah.
in a row if I've been drinking at every show just to
But
survive.
see, this is how it is. It's Outsiders. So if we do 3 songs, I got 3 verses.
Yeah.
Yo, that's true.
It helps.
That's
That
true.
helps. That
Yeah,
helps.
So I can put my energy into everything now. I know my verse is about to come. Slow down on the jumping around. Get ready to do my verse. Do my verse. Jump around again.
But you guys were wild, and like
That's
after
what
the
it-
show, I'm wondering like how many of you were like going to sleep because you had the show the next day. type
It
shit.
wasn't no sleep. It was show. After the show, all the bitches, all the niggas we fucked with on a tour bus partying.
Yeah.
And then we party until we can't party no more.
Dude.
The bus driver in a hotel somewhere asleep. Now it's time to go. He's freshly waking up.
Yeah.
He gets on the bus. Now it's time to drive off. We all ready to, you know what I mean?
You guys are
Or
a
we
bunch of
spend the night
aliens,
and leave.
like what's going on? That's insane. That must have been just so tough on your body. You obviously had to be like younger to do
Yeah.
it.
I think we could do it now. Like I could do
Yeah.
it now, but just not on that level. I can't fuck every night. Like we was fucking
Yeah.
2 or 3 girls a night. I hope
That's
Digger don't
insane.
show this to Digger.
But yeah,
But
no,
yeah,
that's
man,
wild
he's
times.
doing a lot of fucking, and it was drugs and
Yeah.
And you got to keep stamina up for that. That's crazy. Like I don't know. That's pretty.
Plus,
wild.
besides everything, not only the drug of being around success
Yeah.
of what you're really trying to do was a high. Because let me tell you, I've been on tour with like Red and Meth. Everybody, Run DMC, EPMD, like all these dudes is my friends. You know what I mean? Jam Master J was my friend. Come to my house, pick me up. KRS-One, Master Ace, like I be on tour with these, but like Eminem, when I go on tour with him, it's like you come back to the room at like 1,000 o'clock in the morning, and it's like fresh lobsters and tuna melts and fucking chocolate, you fucking bridges of
That's
river.
amazing.
And fucking, and he's just like, I don't give a shit about that. And I'm just like, dipping lobsters in the chocolate.
Dipping lobsters
Bro, you ever
in
had
a
chocolate
fountain
lobster?
of chocolate. That's so. That's
He's
amazing.
got like 5 rooms in all his hotels, 3 rooms for security, or 1 room to party, 1 room to his. The living room's like a fucking house.
You're not
Yeah,
carrying
bro.
anything on that tour.
Nah,
Like-
bro. It's like, and it's like any girl. Like, come on, bro. On the M tour,
Yeah.
we've taken back 10. I could tell a story. Like one time, we were somewhere on an Eminem tour, and so D12. It was like they share rooms too, and Outsiders we share rooms too. Like I might share a room with Paige, D you share a room with. You know what I mean?
We know
And-
how it goes, man. We know how
And
it goes on
so,
tour.
and so M always has his own room. So I'm in a room with M and my DJ, and we just smoking and drinking after the show, just like, and I'm like, yo, you know, it's an after party, it's a crazy after party, and you know, in D12 room, in one of D12's rooms. You want to get your dick sucked? He like, fuck it, yeah. So I go in the other room, right? I cut off the music. I just cut it off. Like, yo, Eminem wants to get his dick sucked. How many? Raise your hand if you want to suck Eminem's dick. It's just like 15, 20 hands in the air. So I'm like, line up at the door. I'm like, leave your phones and put your phones in this bag. And when we get in there, it's no talking or nothing. Boom. So we got in there. He's just sitting on the bed. My DJ's sitting on the couch. We get in there. They just basically rush him on the bed and just start stripping off his clothes. Now we all laughing. It's like 3 bitches on his dick, 2 bitches on his nuts, 2 bitches on each one of his nipples, 1 bitch on each of his fingers, blowing
Okay,
each of his.
so it's kind of what I expected. He'll be super famous.
And
and
with
rich.
me and him just laughing the whole time, I'm just turning each bitch around like, yeah.
Man, it kind of like we had a taste of having good tours and being famous for a bit, like for like one tour. But I can't imagine having such like a crazy taste of fucking fame. You know what I mean? And then you have to go back to like a regular, actual life that like exists in real life. You know, like yeah,
It was kind of a blessing to go back to real life, bro, and just go home, chill with my daughter, teach her ABCs. I'm like, I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of people coming up to us like, yo, bro, it's my girlfriend's birthday. Can you tongue kiss her right now?
Yeah.
And he like, fuck no. And I just jump in like, I can. Where's she at? I can.
Yo, that happens, bro. I know that. Like, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
that's
no,
a real thing. Like,
no, that's a real thing when you're like extremely famous over there.
no, that's happened to us, bro. That's happened to me. Even like, yo, that's weird. I'm like, oh man.
Okay,
I don't know what this is gonna end
Because
up.
you know, I'm not extremely famous, but I fuck with extremely famous people. Fuji's. You know what I mean?
Heads, all the heads know you, brother. You are extremely
They
famous.
my friends, and
Yeah.
so
Actually,
I'm a fan, and I love it.
That was actually one of my next questions, is that
You're
a lot of
famous,
people don't realize that you were on like a hugely successful record that has absolutely nothing to do with Eminem, and it's the Fugees, the score.
Yes.
Did you get a plaque for that?
Yes. It burnt down in my house, but I can get another one.
Ah, damn. Okay, I wanted to see it because that's like a legendary piece of history.
All of them burnt down. The red
That
man,
sucks.
got the name. I got a red and meth.
Yeah.
I got D12, 8 Mile,
man.
Rod Digger. I got so many. They all burnt down in my house. But I can get them back though. Digger getting them back now.
Yeah. Okay. Word. And then you were on like we played it earlier, actually, right when you started on this big track with Vinny Paz. And that has like a ridiculous 36 million views or something.
Yeah.
You didn't
The
get a
most
plaque.
views he ever got to. I always remind you.
You don't get a plaque for that though, do you?
Nah, I ain't get no plaque.
And so that's like you've gone viral before and after the internet, kind of, you know what I mean? And like, how do you compare it? Like being on that Fuji's record of the score and then being on this Vinny Paz one that got blew up or whatever. You reap the benefits of the score way like crazy over the time.
Monetary, but I reap benefits of the Vinny Paz just to show the world this is what we do. Money don't mean nothing to me because nobody will know how much money I got. But I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm totally good. Like, so I have a support system, I have a work ethic, and I make plenty of money in hip hop. I do everything. I don't do nothing else. I'm not an electrician. I'm not a plumber. I don't know how to fix a flat tire.
Yeah.
This is how I get every penny I make in my life.
But how do you feel about like the comparison between the two eras? Like they were both really successful songs, you know what I mean? But two different complete eras.
Well, I don't feel good about the Fugees one because they tried to say that they wrote me, Pace, and Digger's part on the Cowboys.
What?
Which in return, I wrote a lot of shit for Lauren and a lot of shit for Croswell on the album.
Yeah.
I be in my Mitsubishi eating Fugees, and all that. Dance around the border like Cassius Clay. Like, I be with them. I was writing this shit for them.
Yeah.
So don't say you was writing my shit when I was actually writing your shit.
Yeah. And that particular song, the Cowboy song, there's a lot of like kind of back and forths. You know what I mean? Like they're almost combined verses, actually. Like I know.
Yeah. So they was basically trying to take our publishing.
Yeah.
And we had the same lawyer, Scott Belcher. And
Okay.
Scott was like, how'd you write Young Zee's verse? Like, he's my friend and I'm his lawyer. He would never. And that's how I got the lawsuit for them. I got paid for the Fugees, but Payson DU didn't.
Dude, I could have been your lawyer.
Payson
Nobody
didn't.
uses the word Jaja Gabor in a rap except for Young Z. I'm sorry. That's fucking case closed right there. Like, are you crazy?
She had just slapped
From the
that
health
top
store.
around that time.
Yo, that's like such a Young Z verse. Like, it's Z from the health food store, smoking pure or some shit. Like, I can't remember. Jaja
Yes.
Gabor. Yeah, no, that's
Why
got
my
you
whore
written.
slap cops.
Yeah,
Yo,
that's got
thing
you
is,
written all over it, dude. That's you totally 100.
hip hop. I be telling people that I fuck with in rap that you can't be a good hip hop artist if you don't be up on current events in the news and listen to all genres of music, even if you don't like it.
Totally.
You need to know that George Michael made Never Gonna Dance Again, because you might want to use Never Gonna Dance Again in his punchline. But you won't know that if you don't know this stuff. And so,
judging from your lyrics, I know that you're like a good historian of music, man. You definitely drop some lines where I'm like, whoa, because like I'm a classical musician, man. I know my shit from music, history and stuff. But yeah, I've
Did y'all
definitely.
listen to the Scarecrow album?
I listened to a bit of it. Like I hardly listen to anything these
days.
That's
good enough. That's good enough. Me too. That's good enough.
Yeah, no, and actually I have one of the videos that we can watch together if you're down.
Let's do it.
Just
play it.
The short one. Yeah. All right, it gives us a little break. We can smoke.
All of them short.
All right, here, this one. I like this one with the lightsabers, man. This one is dope as fuck.
Amazing. Let's go.
Young, I rap, but I should be doing porn. Dick long as to them horns on a motherfucking unicorn. Make your girl brain me for 28 minutes. She bob and weave on me like she Sugar Ray Leonard. I'm spaced out, the astronaut Travis Scott off Master Rock. Pull up at a traffic stop, smack a cop. Blast a shot with a plastic Glock. I got this rap shit locked to my casket drop. Stop rapping, please. I will smack him seized and be at Applebee's sipping strawberry daiquiris. I pack a gun about as fat as pun. These rap niggas gayer than Magic Son. We don't play games like Sudoku will choke you. Whip my switchblade out and poke you and poke you. Dude's a cartoon like the donkey on Shrek. The rappers can't stand us, but give us respect. Get smacked with this head. The rappers can't stand us, but give us respect. What the heck? The rappers can't stand us, but give us respect. It's yours truly, bank account fat as a horse booty. From pound and selling white boy like George Clooney. Dudes that wish for my fall go fuck themselves with big dicks that stick to the wall. I fuck your baby moms till my shaft is broke. Make her drink a shot of cum like it's a glass of coke. I fuck Sofia Vergara, Riri Sierra. Be out of there faster than a speeding Carrera. Young, I'm the best MC from my era with more bread than a fat bitch can eat at Panera. Fake thugs wanna rob us. My boys pull out guns on niggas' mothers and fathers. Beef with MCs, we want it. I get your mixtape, stomp it, then TP on it. Young Z, I got these niggas in check. Other rappers can't stand us, but give us respect. Other rappers can't stand us, but give us respect. Other rappers can't stand us, but give us respect.
Yo,
that's crazy.
I haven't heard that until right now. I'm being honest with you. Life's been crazy. I haven't been listening to shit. I just been making art. Yo, that shit's crazy, bro.
Dude, there's another.
Truly, bank account fat as a horse booty.
Dude, there's so many lines in there. And there's another video too. I don't have it up on the thing right now, but it's
play it whenever. Play it. Pull it up and play
I was just
it.
gonna tell everyone to check it out. Like
Young Z, Young Z YouTube. All my records is on youngzmusic.com. I don't stream really, but I stream after. Like right now, I'm about to stream the Scarecrow album, the Scumbag EP. I streamed it already. You know what I mean? So thank you. But youngzmusic.com is where you get all my exclusive shit, because I don't know who the fuck Spotify is. so he
Yeah.
can't just have half of my money
I
or
like it.
90% of my money.
I like it. So the new album Scarecrow has production with Stu Bangers. How'd you link up with Mr. Green?
I did the album like 10, 15 years
Yeah.
ago, Mr. Green.
No, I know. I want to
Through
know how
Page.
you guys.
Through
okay,
Page.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
okay.
paid
I remember
for it.
they did the Sunroof Top and all that stuff. So yeah. No, I'm a big fan of Young Zee and Mr. Green together as a duo. And
That One Crazy Weekend album.
yeah, no, like everything you guys touch. I really think it's important that you guys keep.
We
making
did that
music
album
together.
on Fat Beats. I got some CDs. I could send you one.
So everything's good between you guys, and you're still gonna be making more music in the future.
Me and Mr. Green.
Yeah, just making sure.
Yeah, he
I
did
wanted to make
that
sure.
beat. I just went to California and hung out with Mr. Green like 3 weeks
Perfect.
ago.
Amazing. That's what I want to hear. That's
Let
exactly.
me tell you a story about me and Mr. Green one time. I'm a
Hey,
storyteller. So I had an old school like 50 Ford pickup with the round front.
Okay, yeah.
So I went and picked it up. So I went and picked up Mr. Green, who was going to New York to drink. So we in New York, chilling, just drinking, listen to our shit. Old school shit. I just got it out the shop. So we in New York at a light. Like 7 motherfuckers walked past us and slapped the shit out of my car. Boom! Like, get it out the street. Yo, bro, I threw my shit in park right there. Like, it was one of them.
Yeah.
I threw that shit in park, jumped out. It was like 7 motherfuckers. The dude that slapped my car, I was like, what's up? He was like, what's up? Yo, I knocked his ass out. Bing! Mr. Green pulled my car over to the side and jumped down, was right by my side, like, what the fuck? Bro, that's my nigga.
So he helped you.
Yo,
That's
yeah. Okay.
Yes. And he
sure that
said
guy
he
was-
pulled my car to the side. That's important.
I'm sure that guy who
Because
got
I
knocked
just
out,
jumped out in the middle of the street.
he must have been so surprised seeing you hop out of a 50s pickup. Like,
Yo, that's my guy. We can call Mr. Green right now. That's my guy.
Yo,
Yeah.
still, that was the weirdest question, but it was the best question because now we got that story out of it. You know what I mean? I was like,
so
yeah, now that's my friend. The thing about music is y'all could start as children just playing in the sandbox, and would this person blow up on rap, this person blow up on R&B, and they be in 2 different countries, but true friends stay in touch and be friends no matter what level of life you on. And my thing is, I treat my friends all the same. You could have $1 billion or nothing. I have to bring you food every day. I treat everybody the same. I'm gonna joke on you if I see some joke shit. I'm gonna be mad at you if you do something to make me angry. I'm all my friends, I treat them the same, and that's why I remain friends with my friends.
That's and that's real. So the Scarecrow album, you got them both actually making production. You got Pace One on it. You got your son. You got your son, Crash Battle.
Yeah,
on the record.
Insane. I'm about to sign him to Young Zee Music.
What? So how do you feel about your son following dad's footsteps into the rap game?
I love it. I was just telling my brother and my sister today about a story about Crash. When he was like 7, his mother called me and like, yo, he did something in the school, in the principal's office. He's about to get suspended. We need to be up there at 2:00 to see what's going on. Like some terroristic threat shit. So I I'm late. We got to be there at 2. I get there at 3. They coming out to school. My baby mother, Crash, and the principal. So I get there like, yo, what's going on there? Like, so she like already he's suspended. He can't do all of this. The principal like, boom, show me the letter. I read the letter. It's like something. I will kill something. Pay my bills. Like I'm like, bro, this is a rap, bro.
Oh man. and they were
But,
like,
but
"Oh,
the whole
it's some
shit is
threat."
he's like, I'll bring a gun. I'll shoot
Yeah,
someone. And I'm
that's
like, bro, you can't talk about all of this gun shit in your rhymes. But
yeah. Okay, weird.
I got all of that shit taken away. I'm like, bro, this is a rhyme. That's what I told
Yeah.
the principal and his
Right.
mother.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah,
actually
that's
kind of
crazy.
And he left with me that day. I'm like, you're not in trouble. Get in.
This guy's like a real born MC. Like, yo, that's
Not
crazy.
only are you not in trouble, what do you want to eat?
Well, I have some insight because I'm the son of a famous musician in Canada. My dad was a pianist. He was famous pianist, and like I wasn't allowed to play piano. He was like, "Nah, I don't want competition in the family. Not only competition like skills wise, but on the actual fucking piano. He didn't want me stealing his fucking keyboard time or whatever." So is he stealing your recording studio time?
No.
Good.
Yeah, see, I'm a MC, right? Like he's following in my footsteps. Floyd Mayweather's son could never be Floyd Mayweather.
And you're
nobody can ever be me. Never. Nobody can steal my style. Not even AI. You can't just say the shit I'm gonna say. AI is not allowed to say the shit I say.
How you know Shannon Briggs?
Yo, that's my fucking friend. That's my fucking. Yo, before he was any I got so many stories about Shannon Briggs, but I'm gonna just tell you this one story. This is how much of my brother he is. He had a mansion, like a mansion in South Orange, New Jersey. I don't know if you know about South Orange, New Jersey, but that's the rich white folks area. He had and I had a whole bedroom in there.
Yeah.
And he had chefs and everything. Trainer. What's it, that famous trainer that used to be coming? Yes. Yo, he had all, and I had a bedroom in there. And I used to be bringing 2 or 3 bitches there every night. And he used to have naked parties where you have to come in. As soon as you come in, the front door, it's like a pool room right there. You got to go in the pool room, take off all your clothes, you get a towel. And you go out. And you're allowed to go out to the party.
Do your thing.
That's hilarious. Actually, we had naked
Yo, that's
parties.
my brother, bro. Him and Pace almost had a fight once. Yo, I'm gonna tell you, he's my brother, and I lived with him. This is how much I love Pace.
Pace died.
Pace is my fucking brother, right? But I lived basically in Shannon Briggs' house.
Yeah.
I wake up, his chef making him all the healthy shit. I cook bacon to add with it. You know what I mean? We live together.
What a life.
So one time we went to the outhouse because I still have the outhouse too. Yeah. We went to the outhouse. We all chilling. Shannon Briggs. There's a bunch of people out there. Pace and Shannon Briggs always argues.
Okay.
Because Pace always, Pace like Tyson better than you, bro. Fuck, and you can't even beat fucking Lennox Lewis. Like, yeah, Pace. Yeah. Pace is insane. So one day they was about to fight. And they started squaring up, and I could not calm Shannon down, bro.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
At this point, I ran upstairs and got the tech.
Yeah.
Came downstairs and I will go take all my shit out your house right now.
No, you're not fighting.
You
what is Pace thinking? You can't fight a professional boxer, a champion. Let alone
Pace, you can't beat him. But Pace, I came down with the tech. You can't fight Pace. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
No, you got to stop him and calm him down in any way possible. And the only way of stopping a machine
I wasn't gonna shoot him, but how else could I calm him down?
No, there's no other way.
No, you can ask Shannon Briggs about this story.
You went to the final.
Human.
You went to the final.
Was there. Ed Lover was there.
Nice.
Man, you went to the final point. Maybe you dealt with the solution. You know what I mean? It's like,
okay, I can't stop both of y'all from fighting, but I can't let you beat my fucking brother up out
that's
there.
Love. That's translated to real love right there.
Actually,
basically.
I'm friends with Donovan Razor Ruddock. Actually, he's my boy. I used to sell weed to that dude, and I feel like they fought, man. Briggs and fucking
Razor Ruddock.
Maybe, I don't know. I gotta look that up, but I'm a big.
Let me tell you one more story about Shannon Briggs. Remember, I live with the guy, so he going to do all these fights. Now
Yeah.
he's about to be. I don't know if he's champion yet or not, but
Yeah.
he's about to fight Darryl Wilson to get to contract for HBO. Now
Okay.
HBO offered him a contract before the Darryl Wilson fight. He was like, "No, I'm gonna turn it down. Once I beat Darryl Wilson, I'll get a super HBO fight, a super
Yeah.
HBO contract." So, and now the only fight that I ever went to was that
Yeah.
fight in Atlantic City. So now we all draped up, our boys out there. We arguing with Darryl Wilson boys. You know what I mean? Next thing I know, Shannon on the ground, on the floor.
Man,
That was
I think I rewatched that fight.
his
and I may have-
first loss.
Yeah, okay.
And I felt like
Man.
I jinxed him, yo. I was so sad, bro. We had the
Yeah.
hotel set up for the after part. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that sucks. Sad. No, losing a fight like that kind of sucks.
Yeah, he was
still get
sad
paid
when
a lot, but-
when he came downstairs after cleaning up, and I was
Mm-hmm.
sad. It was sad, bro. And I'm
And
like, if
so-
you got to go through this in boxing, I don't want to be. I'm not going to no more fights.
And so he's on the score in an interlude, and then he's also on this new album, right?
Yes, that's my friend. I told you.
Sick. That's really
Coco
dope. And-
Chanel, that's my friend. I knew her when she was doing Team Summit. I used to go to Team Summit, hang out, and you know what I mean? Try to get the Outsidaz shit played on there.
Yeah. What's with the mask? How'd you feel? How'd you go with the mask?
Crash came up with that idea.
All right.
He said you should Crash. I said I'm doing an album, and you know he was in the studio with me recording. He was like, you should do a Scarecrow album because you know your name is Scarecrow. All of your name has been Scarecrow since you did No Brain Class. You, your brother, and your DJ, and so he came up with the idea.
Dope
Sick.
idea.
Who made the mask? That's a dope mask. The
Yeah.
actual physical mask.
Her name is Profanity X. Nicole. Nicole, you ever heard of Grind Mode Cypher? It's
Yeah, for sure.
It's Lingo's wife from Grind Mode Cypher.
Okay.
And did you have
It
like,
took 4 hours to get the mask on my face.
Oh shit. Did you have specifics like for it being like, yo, after rapping this, like you need to be able to see my mouth or like
Yes. I don't
Yeah.
want it to look like a mask you bought from the store.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, no, totally.
But yeah, no. I like the concept. I love it. That's a thing on my resume, and I love it.
Yeah.
Sick. All right, so just to get to the end, pretty much, I actually posted on Reddit asking for people like on a hip hop Reddit for questions for you. So a bunch of responses, actually, a bunch of people asked questions. So I'm gonna read some of these questions to you, if that's cool.
That's cool.
The first one is weird, and I don't know if it's. I'll just ask it. Ask him about the New Jersey hip hop scene. Ask him who wrote Bizarre's verse on "Take the World with Me." And I wrote back. I was like, man, I don't like asking people about writing other people's verses.
Bizarre
and
wrote
shit.
his own verse. I'll tell you that. Bizarre don't. Nobody ever writes for Bizarre.
I thought so, man.
Nobody can't ever write that shit he be writing.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like people were just like, there's so many good MCs on the joint that like he borrowed. But I feel like honestly, when you're on a joint with such good people, you elevate your game. That's what happens. That's the best
So what they
Bizarre verse
saying?
ever.
Bizarre's verse was so good that somebody had to write it for him.
Yeah, they were saying that like it was too good for Bizarre.
No,
I
did you
don't-
hear Bizarre lately?
Man, I'm a Bizarre
No.
fan. I like Bizarre shit. But
See,
is it good?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm being honest. I don't know, man. I think Mazar was very marketable from my perspective. I don't know him as a person,
Yeah.
but as an artist, but I didn't feel his style still. To be honest,
He
personally,
wasn't
but
a
it's not my
super
thing.
amazing lyricist. I could.
Yo,
I
nah,
could that.
Bizarre be totally spanking, bro.
Yeah.
Nowadays, as far as bars, he be
Yeah.
spanking.
Nice.
If you stuck
Gotta
on what he
listen
used to do back in the day, then you stuck on what he used to do back
No,
in
no,
the day.
I'll listen again, brother. 100%. I'll listen again.
New shit. Go to
Yeah,
his
yeah.
new shit. Oh, did you hear the shit I did with him and Nims?
Yeah,
No, I
and
didn't.
Nems. Yeah,
I
for
didn't.
sure.
So I've hardly been listening.
Play
To me,
that.
it's
Can
old
you
shit.
play that?
Yeah. I'm just being honest with you,
can
bro.
look
You know
it
what I
up.
mean? We're building on it. I'm just being honest. But yeah, I never, after the older shit, I haven't really listened to much of the newer shit. You know what I mean?
Basically, the guy clarified it because I was like, I like the Jersey idea. I like asking about, Z about Jersey, but I'm always worried about asking about people writing others' verse with some context why you would think that. And he wrote back, he's like, personally, I'm a fan of Bizarre, and I think his verse on that song is one of his best. But there's people out there who think it was written by someone else in the group, so I was looking for clarification.
Well, I don't ghostwrite for people.
Yeah,
I could do features for you, but I'm not gonna. I can't.
All right.
If I ghostwrite for you, people gonna know it's me. It's hard for me to not spit bars.
Change that up and shit. Yeah.
And I just assume, like, unless, I don't know. I thought it was not a very good question. Second one, would he collaborate with Vinny Paz again?
Yes, of course. That's my bro. I did a joint. He's on Scumbag, and I'm on his new joint coming out.
Okay,
sick.
Next question is, ask him about the Blaze battle. And then I wrote back, I was like, give me some context, or do I just go, hey Z, what's up with the Blaze battle? And he was like,
which one? With Shells?
Blaze battle was aired on HBO or Showtime. I believe it was thrown by Puff Daddy. You should be able to find footage on
Shells.
YouTube.
He must be talking about Shells because all the rest of them I beat all the rest of them. They made me battle Pace one time, and then one of them was the ending was me and Preeta Honey Dark. I don't know if you ever heard of her.
Okay, no.
But I just gave it to her because I was just disrespecting her so much, and I'm like, and she was like, "I'm a queen. I'm a queen. I'm." You know what I mean? So I'm like, I can't just tell her to keep sucking my dick while she's pregnant.
That's how you win battles, though.
I just gave it to her. I like, here, yes.
Okay.
And the other one was Shells.
Okay.
And that one was basically my boys fought and all of that. It was just a crazy, insane situation.
Wow.
Yeah.
But niggas could check it on YouTube.
All right. Next one is, ask him if there's many old songs that were never released. Ask if the Outsiders saw themselves as being similar to Wu-Tang, as they're both really raw groups, and as the Outsiders' writing and recording process. I'd imagine they'd have some sort of makeshift studio because a lot of their songs have a really gritty sounds to them. And actually, I was kind of going to ask about that because, like, you remember like Makosa? I played it earlier, and then you got like what's that other one? Rush Your Click has good production. Actually, it has good sound quality. But there's a few other ones like Hard Act to Follow. They were like all kind of like gritty. Were those all recorded at your place?
Yeah, and it was all recorded on ADAT. So
okay.
So it's like that era. It wasn't like too much plugins and cleanups, and it was just that. And you got to remember, when I got the studio equipment, we didn't know how to record or nothing. I got the money from the Fugees. I got $60,000. We went straight to Sam Ash, and I dropped like $25,000 on studio equipment for the outhouse.
Okay.
And we ain't know how to use none of it, so we called Diesel Don. We called the governor from Diesel Don and the Governor. He came over and showed us how to hook up everything, and then we took down notes.
Yeah.
And that's how we started recording.
That's amazing.
That's a good way to deal with the 62.
No, and also it just shows how like talent surpasses. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. Like, like we have better recording. I always say this is like we have better recording studios in our pocket than the Beatles ever had. You know what I mean?
100%.
So like,
this is true. So we didn't care. We just heard our voice on the shit and was like, oh, and so we didn't care about making sure the beat was clean and all the snares was. We just can you hear the beat and can you hear the rhymes? Let's go.
I still think it's some of the best music you guys ever made. It's definitely some of the best music that
Thank you.
Eminem ever made, and I'll say that straight up. That like, I
Thank you.
personally feel that he made a huge mistake when he decided to concentrate more on D12 than the Outsidaz.
Well, me too, but as far because if we did it, we'd still be doing it.
The music was like
He quit
musically
D12.
for me. There's no comparison at all, like even remotely close. That like the quality of the music, like music wise, not the quality of the production or the quality of like all that other
Yes.
shit. The quality
Yes.
of the actual music was way
The
higher.
attitudes, the
Everything. No,
attitudes, the
it's not even-
competition on the songs,
Mhm,
everything.
No,
Hip
it's
hop,
literally it literally was lightning in a bottle. And basically I actually kind of that's one of the last questions, and it was under my hard questions, but I figure I might as well because I have like a segment called hard questions.
That wasn't hard.
Yeah, but no, the hard question is the one I'm about to ask is do you ever see a world where you work with him ever again?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's not a hard question either.
Okay. I just know.
But yeah, because I fuck with Bizarre and Bizarre fuck with M heavy. And
Yeah,
so Bizarre be trying to set up certain shit with me and M. And so, and plus he see everything we do. Don't think he don't see everything we do. And I'm if you watch anything I do, it's gonna make you want to write some rhymes or be on if you are MC.
Yeah.
Yeah, for real.
I hope
If you're
like,
MC, because if not, I'm gonna surpass you and keep going because I don't care about any fucking thing that I achieved yesterday.
Yeah. But like
I don't care about the Fugees, Eminem, the album. I don't care about motherfucking KRS, the shit I did over there, the ride. I care about the shit I'm trying to do tomorrow.
Yo, yeah.
I just feel like, man, like I hope that ever happens someday. I hope it happens. And if it does happen, I hope that like, and this is a big thing to fucking say because it's not going to happen that way. But this is my hope is that you are in charge of the shit musically. Because as far as I'm concerned, man, like, yo, man, I'm an Eminem fan from time, but his music sucked after you. Like, I'm not going to fucking sugarcoat it, man. Like, honestly, it was like, all electronic sounding.
It's gonna be like Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao. We both gonna be past our prime, but of course I'm gonna sorry. Because I'm like, bro, I feel like first of all, I have when I hear any type of music, whether it be R&B, it could be a commercial, it could be Coco Melon. If the music plays for a certain amount of time, I start seeing letters and words and shit like that. That my mind just happens like that. So I'm calculated to music and create. I write books, music. I'm writing 26 books. I already wrote 6.
You're an artist, man. You're an artist, yo. You're an expressionist.
So,
you know.
So when I'm on a song with somebody, I don't care who they are. I got the Incredible Hulk effect. No matter how big and strong you are, I'm gonna get bigger and stronger.
Yeah,
I love that.
Yeah.
So
that's how it should be. You know what I mean? Like
if it's not that hard to defeat you on this verse, once I hear what you're saying, it's not. I can because I got tons of rhymes that I'm waiting to say. I write every day. I can show you notebooks right here. That's full of. These shits is full. Every page is full of rhymes.
Yeah.
And I'm waiting to say as soon as I hear the beat. I'm not when I get to the studio, I'm not like, all right, give me a pen and a paper. Let me think of something to say. No, nigga.
No, you got a bunch.
I've been writing this shit. I've been going back and looking over and adding shit to it. So
that's rare.
Yeah, it's hard for you.
That is
not
rare.
everyone's like that, man. Not everyone's
rare.
like that, man. That's rare. That's really rare, dude.
I want to be the best. I don't want to be just considered okay. He was bar for bar. Every song I want to be the best.
But how much do you feel about like being in the moment and like that writing in the moment with you get that like you're you get certain emotion in the moment.
Because
and
I
you're-
do. I could write in a moment, right there.
Yeah.
If I feel something right there, I write it. But I also have these 8 that's gonna shut Conway
Nice.
down
Yeah, no, that makes perfect sense to
already.
me.
You're
'Cause
ready
I
to
could write in
go.
a moment. I could write a
Yeah.
whole 16 in a moment and not touch my notebook.
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, that makes sense. That's totally like, and that's a good
Basically, you
insight.
hearing me lyrically, spiritually. I sleep where your parents sleep. I will appear and creep in the weirdest Jeep. Come on. I could do that just on a. Come on. I'm like, dude's not that fresh. I put my notebook away.
Yeah.
But I be doing, like, come on. I'm doing
Yeah,
shit with big people. I need to have.
Yeah.
Not
No, totally. And
my hardest part of every verse need to be which of these punchlines go to this beat.
you don't call in verses. I know this because I listen to your shit, especially on features. You'll never like, just call it in or fucking go through the motions. I know that like that's something that you have to do as an MC. And I respect that 100%. So should we get into hard questions?
I'm here. I don't, you used to do a segment called, you got a segment called Hard Question.
Yeah. So first one, both me and Miz, we have big hip hop crushes on Raw Digga. We love her. And she's the best.
Yeah, she's fire, brother.
And you and Digga have like a long and confusing relationship that it seems like you guys are like really awesome friends, and she still comments on all of your Instagram all the time or whatever. And even the last beat I sent you, you were like, "Yo, this beat's fire. Do you want Digga to hop on it?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I can't fucking afford her, man." She's like, yeah, crazy. So yeah, and you guys have a daughter together named Sativa.
Yes, of course. Which is my favorite person in the world.
Right. And that's what I said when I first heard the name. I just knew about that today. I didn't even know. I was like, yo, to wake up the world, you know what I mean?
I named her that.
Wake up the world, What
So
was the reason?
clear up some thoughts I have. You were never married?
No.
Okay. And was she your girl when like she filmed Tight? Because that is like the best video.
Yes, she was basically we lived together all the way up to like 2000 and maybe 6.
Nice.
Past that. I got locked up at 16, maybe like 2012.
Okay. Man, she's such
And we got property
person.
together, my property, everything.
Nice.
She basically runs youngzeemusic.com. She sets up the website. Yeah. We have business together. We do shows together. Yes, that's my basically like my sister now.
Yeah, like soul partner.
Because we don't fuck around no more. I don't.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. We on some basically just. I'm not
building on some shit.
Yeah, I'm just too. I was too wild at a point, and now she. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Life.
But
no,
basically, that's my go-to. My whole time in jail, everything. Like that's my go-to. Like we a team. Our purpose is to raise Sativa and make this money off this entertainment shit, which is what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
it's perfect.
She's awesome, and she was hugely successful. She was like, flip mode and like
legendary.
Yeah, or still is flip mode.
People back in that era is never gonna, as long as you're still working and still doing shit. Like she about to put out a whole album and everything, but as long as you're still working all the Mob Deeps and Busta Rhymes and all, they always gonna get shows and money.
Yeah, I think I have Tight on vinyl actually. On one of my records or whatever. So
that's my best friend, yo. I love her.
Amazing. Yeah, we all do. She's like,
Raw Digga's dope, fire. Like that's what I'm saying. It's
she don't
nice
play.
No, man. One of the dopest.
We spent all the holidays together rhyming, like because we spent all the holidays at our daughter house. Christmas, Thanksgiving, You know what I mean? We all go shopping, we hang out, like we really like we could spend a whole weekend in the bed together because it's not that type of shit.
Yeah, that's sick.
I gotta.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we on some sleep shit or watch movies or you know what I mean?
Yeah.
On the couch or whatever.
Real
You know what I
adult
mean?
shit.
Yeah, that makes
straight
sense.
up.
But that's
good.
my best friend in the world.
That's good. And actually, I just wanted to clear that up. I wanted to, I wanted to make sure that you guys are good. And everything's
I had
safe.
a fight with Pace over her one time.
Really?
A physical fight.
No way. Did you guys get many
on the
snaps?
airplane?
You fought Pace more than once or no? Is that the only time?
No, I only had a fight with Pace. I had a fight with Pace one time, but we had physical altercations a lot of times because Pace is an insane person. Pace starts it all the time. One time we on a flight to somewhere. I don't know. It's like an 11-hour flight, like to Germany or some shit. Yeah. And it's just when Whoa came out, when Digga did the remix for Whoa with Black Rob.
Black Rob,
Yeah. All right, so the plane is a 2-decker plane, and it's 11-hour flight, and it's not that packed. So all of us got our own role. All the outsiders.
Wow.
I love
all
when
the
that
outsiders
happens.
going to Germany.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And so I'm on my own row. I'm stretched out on the whole 3 seats.
Oh yeah.
So Pace comes, taps my
Luxury.
feet. Pace comes, taps my feet. I sit up. He sits next to me.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, you hear Digga on this Whoa shit? He gives me the headphones. I'm listening. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, yo, she killed it. She killed it. So he took the headphones off. Like, yo, man, that bitch corny. And stood up and walked off. Stood up off the row and walked off.
He was just trying to fuck with you, man. He was
I just jumped up and punched him. Boop.
Yo,
don't just walk off after you call my wife a bitch.
Yo, I think he wanted to fight, bro.
he was doing it.
So I punched him. Now he walking away, so I punched him from the back. I give him that. He walking away, but I'm so angry that you walking away, and I punched him from the back, so he fell. Now all the outsiders like, what? You know what I mean? Jump up, break us up, so they pick him up and everything. And now I'm angry. And he like, yo, what the fuck? You snuck me. You snuck me. I'm like, yo, you call my wife a bitch and then walk away?
Yeah.
So
you fell.
So
you
my
fell
brother, you know, do you on his side, acts on my side as is on his side? Like it's like
that's hilarious.
And so the pilots, they sent people back. They broke us up, made him go to that part of the plane, me go to that part of the plane. So when we landed, we was about to deboard the plane. He snuck me.
No way.
He snuck me. Bang.
Pace doesn't play around. Jeez.
He snuck me, and then my brother was right by him, so my brother snuck him. Boom, 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 and then all the outsiders start fighting.
Oh no!
Yo, you guys are going from America.
Some of us trying to break it up. Some of us is like, fuck that.
Yo, was it on the flight from America to
Germany? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. Good start to the tour.
And so now while we out there, we split up. Now while we out in Germany, we all like divided. Everybody that's down with Pace and everybody's down with me.
Serious.
But we still got to do the show. Yo, this should be crazy. This should be crazy.
No, fighting on tour is terrible, man.
With your best friends, that shit fucking happens. Me and Misery have had very similar situations.
Yeah, then you gotta go perform.
Where you have to perform with each other.
You know what happens every time though?
Guts.
Until we start performing though. And as soon as you start performing, it's like, yo,
it was damn near like the 5 Heartbeats, you know, when they start ripping each other's shit off and fighting on stage.
Yeah, but you know,
it was done, but it was only over Digga. I'm like, bro, come on, don't do that.
Yeah, no,
he was needing a fight for some reason.
You're in the right, man. I feel like you were in the right
because we're supposed to be winning together. Like, don't get jealous. Like, you know, because Pace, you know, we were supposed to be on the Eminem first album
on Infinite.
because I introduced Eminem and fucking Paul Rosenberg.
Yeah.
I used to hang with Paul Rosenberg. He tried to
Yeah.
get a job at Scott Felcher office, and I called Scott Felcher. This was before he knew Eminem. I was like, "Yo, my boy Paul Rosenberg want a job. He's a good lawyer. Could you get him a job?" Scott Felcher was like, "No." So I was taking Paul Rosenberg places. I took him one time. I saved his life. I took him to Park Hill Day on Wu-Tang.
Yeah.
Meth invited me to Park Hill Day. Meth is my friend.
Nice.
He's my friend. When I say
Cool.
friend, not just an Instagram like friend, like, you know what I mean? Break bread.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Call me, I
Totally.
call you.
Yeah.
And so I took him to Park Hill Day. It's me, Paul Rosenberg, a couple of the Outsidaz. We watching Wu-Tang perform. So somebody start shooting and everybody start running. So we start running too. So we running. We all running. I look back like, where's Paul? Paul was nowhere to be found. So I fought my way. Like, get back, do the crowd.
Like the
And
opposite
Paul
way.
was on the ground getting stepped on and ran over and couldn't get up. I stood in
way.
front of him, pulled him up. I'm getting bruised too. Like, come on, Paul. And got him out of that shit. And he was like, "Bro, fucking thank you."
For people who don't know, like Paul Rosenberg is like,
Yeah.
you know, the Hot 97, like original kind of like Godfather guy.
No, Paul Rosenberg is Eminem's lawyer and manager.
And that. Oh wait,
You talking about
yeah.
Peter
Okay,
Rosenberg?
I'm thinking, shit, my bad. Paul Rosenberg. Yeah. Okay, word. So yeah, the manager.
That's what
I'm
I
glad
thought
you
about.
clarified that because I would have thought it was the other guy. But yeah, so that's pretty fucking wild. Were you, like, you said that you were like supposed to be on that Infinite album? Was there ever talk about you being like a member of the Dirty Dozen?
No, I'm a member outside of my.
Yeah, of course, no, but that was never even like an issue. But yeah, no, that was
Wait, I'm trying to get you back. Hold on.
oh shit.
Yeah, I think it's
Okay.
frozen for a minute.
Yeah,
There you
it
go.
froze.
Yeah.
Okay, weird. Nice,
Boom.
nice.
All right.
Now, what you say?
So, no, I was just asking about D12, and basically you were never, or like even the former iteration, which was like the Dirty Dozen, which was like actually 12 people supposedly. And it's kind of a mystery who those 12 people are. And I
No,
was just
D12
like,
is my bros though. All of them.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Okay,
sign
yeah.
to Shady, but I got kind of like played inside balled a little bit, but
yeah,
from the 9.
yeah.
I was supposed to get some contracts, but the 9 and his lawyer came and signed me to a production company because they wanted me to sign to them before I signed to Shady. And then when I got with M, I was like, "Yo, I signed the little production deal the 9 came for us to do." And he was like, "What production deal?" Like, no, we was what? And then you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's how that happened. And so then we was going. The 9 had me going to labels that was offering us bread, like even like DreamWorks. I really wanted to sign with DreamWorks. They was like, "I give you $500,000 with an open end budget." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they wanted $1 million like 50 had got.
Wow.
Okay.
That's wild.
And so I'm like, bro, fuck all of that shit. Let's this. And so they was just giving me like $10,000 a month, $10,000 a month, $10,000 a month for 6 months until they give me a deal. And they was turning down everything trying to get $1 million.
That's insane.
And then after a while, we had did the whole the album I was supposed to put out on Shady. I'm gonna put that out on my website. The album that I had ready for Shady.
No way. Okay.
Yes. All the crazy shit. If you go, it's a lot of it on YouTube. The album I was supposed to put on Shady.
And that's from the era, like that's from back in the day.
Yes, from the back in the day. I had the album ready.
That's wild, man.
Eminem did a couple beats on it, all the shit.
That's wild.
Yeah, and I got sneaked a little bit.
Well,
Mhm.
along
Yeah.
those lines, honestly, I'll be the one to say it out loud, or even just ask it to you. It's like I was talking about this earlier on the podcast. Like Jersey has a long history of no filter rappers that don't give a fuck, that will say anything. Ice-T, being the oldest originators from Jersey that didn't care. And you definitely adopted that idea. Redman is like, another one that, really was like unfiltered rapper. How much do you think this Jersey style influenced Detroit? Because right afterwards, Detroit came out with Cage, Eminem, ICP,
A lot, but
12. Like these
yeah,
guys
I'm gonna
all
tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. What do you know? Digga used to do the podcast with Lord Jamar.
Okay, I
Yeah.
know Georgia Bar.
Who still do? They had Royce the 5'9" up there one time, and Royce the 5'9" was like, "Yo, when me and Eminem first came out, we used to emulate the Outsidaz. I was Pace One and he was Young Zee, and we used to write all our songs as Pace One and Young Zee."
You
And
don't have to say more.
and they fucking deleted the shit by mistake.
Yeah, no, that's kind of what I was getting at. And like, I feel for you, man, because honestly, like,
And
I don't
that's
know,
not
man.
taking nothing away from nobody, because if you love somebody and they influence you in
Yeah.
music, that's not taking nothing away. But don't act like I don't influence people. So everybody Eminem influenced. Guess what?
Yeah.
People need to give credit where credit is due, because it's a part of history. People need to
Because
speak
And I
that
got my
part of
own
history.
lane. I really don't care about. I'm just talking. I'm just telling you the truth.
you don't have
I
to
got
say,
my
man.
own lane. I do this shit right now. It's not no MC you can bring up right now that's better than me.
Yeah.
And if you think so, send a track with him on it. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, no,
Right
straight up.
now. Send
Straight
it.
up. Yeah,
But you don't have to be the one to say that, because Michael Jordan doesn't have to say he's the best basketball player every day. People say it for him all day. You know what I mean? People will write books about it. You know what I mean? So you don't have to
This
say
is
it
true.
yourself. But I'll say it for you.
But I believe it, though.
I feel
Yeah,
personally,
And you have to remind people sometimes, though. Sorry, you also have to
And
remind
I'm
people.
still playing basketball.
yeah, exactly. So like, basically, yeah, I feel people bit the fuck out of your style, almost
Yeah.
like ridiculously.
Yes,
If you
the
just
era,
listen
style
to
of an
that
era.
original Outsiders shit, you can really hear the uniqueness of Young Zee on those records, and like, it's super unique. People weren't doing that before. And yeah, man, it's rough, but imitation is the best form of flattery. So like, honestly, at the same time, you got to be like,
Yes.
keep your
And
head
that's
up.
why I'm glad I can influence people. Your success should be measured on how many other people you help make successful.
Totally. It's true.
Yeah, and when you keep going, if you just like you are going still, so you just keep going. What
And
happens
there's more
is
artists I got
eventually they
coming.
find it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll find everything. That's what happens. Everyone eventually figure it all out. The people that aren't noticing that and remembering that part of history or recognizing it, they will. They will,
And I'm
especially
still
if you keep going.
spitting bars. I got the new album coming out with me and Tame One.
No way.
Yeah. You know what I
Yes.
mean?
Yeah.
We did an album before he passed away. I got the Bros album coming out with a whole collab of MCs that I've met around my life. That's coming out 4th of July on Young Zee Music. Then I got Brand New. You know what I mean? This White Boy That Goes Crazy. And then I got the Me and Tame album coming out. So I got a lineup for youngzmusic.com.
All right.
I got a whole nother White Boy That Goes Crazy.
Really? Nice.
Yeah, his name is Brand New Jersey.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out for him. Yeah, send me any of the links, because we'll play the shit on the podcast in the future or whatever.
Yes, you're gonna see it on. You're gonna see all of it on youngzmusic.com.
Yeah,
just
perfect.
Yeah.
All right, I'm down to like wrap up. I don't want to take way too much of your time, and like,
Go ahead, let
this
me
was
hear
amazing.
some. Now, let me hear some.
All right.
What, are you gonna try to run some?
Are we gonna just run the next music video? We can run some videos.
Play a video. Come on.
All right. You know what? Let's play Marak's video because you're on Marak's album. Actually, he's my good
Yeah.
buddy, good homie, graffiti artist, and me and him have an album together that's coming out. And he just shot this video, and it's really dope.
Okay,
It's a
that's
good
my
time.
guy.
Yeah. Let's watch it.
Creep on the creep gliding. Beautiful slow bow cross the violent. Broke the silence. Emotions no trace. Don't face Easter Island. Step aside, he alive. Foxtrot thoughts on the sly son. Speak with a fly tongue. Rock a sneaker, drop the 9-1. With the beaker magnifique. Maverick, Top Gun, piece the violence. A few packs a week, triple beam divided. Sold case from Easter Promise. Got the old case from monsters. Roll with full coke, trade mobsters. Calibracy, German engineered the process. Got the duffel stuff, dust in my pockets. Boxing merchants chopping corners for their profits. Glocks for murder popping off, ducking in the projects. Broke your promise. Popping bottles at the box office. Make it obvious. Supreme binoculars, mezzanine watching operas. Word.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you what you were saying. If you were saying something.
CCTV making movies. Israeli Uzis. Circle, circle, dot, dot. Shot you for your cooties. It's the doc, unmarked lurkers circling your block. Kid working, serving chops, got cotton serving. Fuck murking through your curtains. Do you outside? Do you eye constant swerving? Spot the kids sipping bourbon. Does not concern them. Play the long Kong, not your burden. Blow the horn, arm strong, strong arm caught the sturgeon. Haul on, psalm just dawn splurging. Tryna sing and sling detergent. Shit, it's the sea serpent rebirthing. Tight G virgins. This the fucking clean version. Word, son.
Blank, pale, emotionless face.
That blank stare of yours. Cause I'm a karate man.
I think Z's
something
gone,
happened, yeah.
or he disconnected, but that's all right. We were taking up a lot of his time, anyways.
No, I know he'll be back, but hold on, let's just do this till then.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that's dope, man. I'm excited
Yeah.
for that video, but that was good. You should message him. Or just
Oh,
wait.
yeah.
He has the link, right?
I'll see what he says. Whatever. He did his part, man. He totally gave us a dope ass interview, and he's definitely unfiltered.
Yeah.
No holds barred. Definitely some.
Yo, that's what I mean. Like, see, doing this show, I kind of feel like I'm like, oh shit. Should we not put that out? Like, is it bad for someone? You know what I mean?
Nah, like whatever. He knows that's going on the internet, but
it was all raw, real talk, anyways.
yeah, it's all real shit. But yeah, no, it's dope that he came and stopped by. What a fucking life and what a character, man. From living with professional boxers to like having this crazy house where Eminem and Pace One would record to like all this just ridiculous, to being involved with Rod Digga, one of the illest female MCs on the planet.
Yeah.
What a crazy, interesting life, and dude,
Yeah, I
really
know.
fucking interesting.
No, like seriously, a lot. And when I hear the story of like, yo, him being homeless, and then like that's what I'm saying. When these interviews are happening as an
Yeah,
MC, it's real fun to me, and I can't help but like, yo, and like draw like parallels and understandings. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, the brother's
Oh,
back. I think
Z's
he's
back,
trying to.
or he's got the same problem as before with the device.
But
Shit.
no, but yeah. What was it?
Um,
My brain.
I don't know.
I was
Oh,
saying some
back
stuff.
on. Yeah, no.
I said a few things here and there.
I said some stuff. Definitely some things were said. I don't know.
I didn't.
I just
Honestly,
in and out.
just I don't know, man. Today's a hectic day. My brain's everywhere, but that was good, man. I
Yeah,
just feel like it's crazy that his life's been like has so many different things, and he's real, and that's what I was saying. The stories of like
him being homeless.
yeah, that like it connected with me. I'm like, yo, that and like everything else. I'm just like, yo, this, and he keeps going. He's an artist, he makes art, and it's like I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
But kind of what I was saying, it's like I can't believe he was like the brains behind like the whole Outsiders and like organizing shit and like
Yeah,
doing like getting all of them to live in a house or like setting up the recording studio, dealing
because
obviously with all these
he was
people
like
like
probably hungry, like he just
yeah.
really needed it, like super focused.
Yeah, I guess
You know?
that's probably it. Like that drives
He's
you,
like,
man.
what else
Like
am I gonna do?
exactly.
That's crazy.
It's pretty incredible. What a wild life, and he seems like he's doing all right. Nowadays, like I'm always a little concerned with these older underground heads that never really broke. They never blew up, but they kind
But
of like
he knows how to
got
survive
close.
off it. Yeah, but he's like making a living off of it, and he like
Mhm.
traveled, and he traveled. Sorry, I didn't even let you finish your thought, but like he
No, but
traveled
yeah,
everywhere. Like
I just am concerned sometimes about these guys whether they can survive after hip hop. You know what I mean?
well, yeah.
And
But he's doing other
honestly,
things, right?
almost everyone we interviewed is doing other things and
And you
doing
have
pretty
to.
well.
And then that way you have hip hop as you love it, and you can do it.
Yeah.
And they're still from an era where they can still get the same nostalgic fans that
Yeah.
grew up in our era to show up to their shows in different parts of the world if it's
Yeah.
not in North America. And it's like, that's what I'm saying. So that shit will always be good until a generation dies, but that generation will pass it on like fucking folklore. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was influential era, and they have other businesses. It's like, so that's
Mhm.
what I'm saying. Like his nature stuff. Like someone was talking about the nature stuff. Like,
Yeah.
yo, that's amazing. And I want to go follow his page. I don't follow this stuff. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
I should go check. Like, I'm actually interested to find out the nature stuff. Talk to him about inositol.
Yeah.
Like metformin medicine, because I want to explain to people quickly. It's important. Inositol and metformin work the same. It
Mhm.
works the same, and it's been scientifically proven. There's been studies, and people on metformin, and it's not any medical advice. People have to take their own talk to your doctor.
Yeah.
And this is something that I looked up, and I've watched people take it, and it's worked. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? And so I'm gonna share it with this guy. I'm excited about all that other stuff. Like he's doing so many things, man. It's cool.
No, it is, and like it's kind of showing that like it's kind of like he's doing a lot of stuff, though it's a lot still doing with music as well.
Yeah,
but it's definitely showing the state of music today. And that's kind of what I was getting at with the difference between the score and the Jedi Mind Tricks thing. It's like more people heard the Jedi Mind Tricks thing,
yeah,
probably, but the amount of money he made off of the score, and he got a physical plaque, a gold record or whatever, a platinum record out of it, is so crazy that's the difference now in like
it
life.
is. But it's how do you translate that when you get the 36 million? How many features did he sell from that 36 million? and how many shows did he get to perform and get paid?
Well, and also that was a Vinny Paz track. It wasn't a Young Zee. It's a Young Zee feature with Paz.
Which is even better for him to make feature money.
Back in the day, it was. I don't think it is today.
You don't think so? Heads are still buying features, man.
I don't think Vinny Paz paid Young Zee for that feature. But
no, I'm not saying he paid Young Zee. I'm saying he may have because you're saying it's not the same value wise. Like, look how they value it. It's like from that to what Heist happened with the Fugees. He got the plaque, right?
Yeah,
but this
plaque, he gets fucking royalty, like all this like publishing and like all these like official things that like the music industry used to really revolve around.
Well, what I'm saying is he gets to take this stuff and run. He gets to take the numbers, but this time is different where he still has to do more legwork himself.
Totally.
And use the numbers in the moment when the numbers came in because people forget about it and sell more features using that. You know, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, did he try to book a tour right after that dropped? Because he'd get a tour.
Yeah. No, totally. That makes perfect sense to me.
So that's it. But I do agree with you. I fully agree with you. I'm just saying at least there's other ways to deal with that. You know?
Yeah. No, totally. I agree. Anyways, so...
Do you have a special guest today or no?
I thought maybe. Let me message our special guest and see if he's coming on the show.
Album Grease. All I know is this. Fellas. I don't think you're ready.
Oh, are we watching something?
I feel like I rocked on this beat or something.
This is Killer Army.
No, that's why I probably rapped on it a million times.
Do you want to watch a video quick? Mayhem Loren, Polo,
right after this.
Okay.
This is the first such song that I revealing my whole facial identity at a time of crucial danger. We must now be working together and do the meditation together. You will ask me your questions and I will connect to the higher power and give you the answers. All of my answers will be 100% correct. Everything I say comes straight from the power of another, a higher power, the power that created all of us. And you will love it.
Yeah. I think that dude and the farm dude need to make a track.
A track? Yeah. You know, the cowboy guy started in Greece. In 2019, I was in Greece. And I made a cowboy and I made a country track called Cock-a-doodle-doo.
Send the link to Marak on Instagram.
Yo, first of all, I'm sick and tired of you telling me.
Send it. And we're gonna watch Mayhem Loren in the meantime.
Hey, Hey yo, just on Beauchamp looking like Billy Hood. Alice made a marble in the kitchen, we was back aboard. Destroy, rebuild, we ill. Still keep the toy on paper. Told my P.O. chill, we real. Both coasts got a condo. Feed water, oil and fish. He got a combo. My nigga got hit with 20, he did his time, no. Nigga don't get out of line, I got my 9 on. Looking like Mike on the Dream Team. Shit, vicious flipping on me, G. In my cell phone, man, ring. He 2 cells over, catch him when he popped the locks. Croc match lane, loafers he soaking. Greens got blood on the scene, he violated. Came back to do another 15, I mean.
Yo,
Came back to do another 15, I mean.
got the vest on with the crest on, who put the best on? Londell Lorenovich, son, don't get your chest on. Me and P. Shines in the whip, fully equipped. 16 shots in the clip, playing the strip. 6 pounds of gold, that's divided by 2. Gold Breitling on my wrist, y'all niggas riding like who? More bread than I can count, more kicks than I can wear. More haters than ever, but fuck it, why would I care? We used to go to Sin City, get the casket out. It's not a funeral, my niggas took the faster route. Swerving like we swimming, silk and crushed linen. Natural wine drinking, refined, I'm just living. It's the fact that I'm a world traveling gold medalist. Your team holds weight, that's great, but we the heaviest. Live lawless, exemplify gorgeous. My whole team holding torches and Air Forces. BQE connection, we spitting dime raps. 35 strippers, name Bella in my contacts. Treat me like an OG, but I'm younger than you think. Might have seen me with some money, getting niggas rocking mink. The gold came from Ghana, the musk came from Egypt. The coke from the Cubans got me floating like a sea ship. Palm heats, dipping like palm freaks on back strips. Ski man silhouette shirts with loaded Mac clips. One squeeze right to your frame, you doing backflips. Moving plates like they tectonic. The best chronic, put a stack on your head like it's a bonnet. Turn the room into a blackout lord, cause I'm a comic dipping sauce like they serve me at Brennan and Carr. Fuck that bullshit whip, you never been in a car. Obscure emblem in the middle of my sweatshirt. Cooling out during the drought, hustling wet work. White tees, black guns, it's the summertime. Good crack, come back like the number 9. Like the number 9. Good crack, come back like the number 9. Laurent. Yeah. Yo. Check. This for my niggas re-ing up right now with ice ornaments. Bagging up back to the strip, it's price tournaments. Third eyes floating in a bulletproof box. Ain't no such things as bulletproof blocks. We turn buildings to spots. Street calculus got me never out for this. Fuck these housing vans, I need 1,000 grams. Dedication with this medication. The work I'm pumping got them fighting for a reservation. Word to my reputation, my niggas step you pacing. The shit you stored got imported like the checks I'm lacing. Versace houseware, I'm sleeping on unique bedding. Scraping cakes, breaking plates like a Greek wedding. Below zero, Bible study hanging on my rugby. Cuban connection, rep the block and all my niggas love me. Still got the corners clicking while we sip organic bubbly. Narcotic superheroes eating octopus from Spiros. Looking plain, I'm on a plane to gain a couple zeros. My mind racing off a crime calculation. I could make 30 off of 50. 2,000 times uncut, we moving swiftly. Enjoy that, dub the blueprint, it ain't a secret. It's mainly about the discipline and how your team keep it. Shit, I need a new 7, I need a new 8, I need a new 6, I need some new weight. Push the seat back, drop a G pack and then repeat that. That's how we eat black buckers, see I right in his kneecap. Then put the bullet where we breathe at, let niggas see that. Heat for your head like a Louis V ski hat. Thank God he gave us drug dealing.
Thank God they gave us drug dealing. Oh shit. What? Nice. We got Marac in the house.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't got a mic. You hear me?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we hear you.
Word?
Loud and clear.
Yo,
good.
Mayhem Loren is underrated.
Yeah,
I agree 100%.
And I just had an epiphany, a light bulb. Fucking, he's suffering a little bit. Not suffering. Suffering is the wrong word. There ain't no suffering going on. He's kind of like in a similar lane in a way as Young Zee was a couple decades back.
Yeah,
he's original. Like he was rapping before Bronson. Like okay, Smart Crew, like all that Queen shit. Like he's been an original rapper. He's a rapper's rapper. You know what I mean? Like, Bronson raps because he's boys with Laurent. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these cats you see now blowing up beside Laurent are because they were beside Laurent. But he's not blowing up the same. What the fuck? But he is. I will say now, Mayhem Laurent, I feel is getting more shine. Like even West Side Gun. Go back when before Griselda really blew up. You know, you were even talking with Conway back in the day. Before people fucked with Conway.
I talked
with Mayhem Laurent.
Well, I talked to him too. I got I asked.
Well, West Side Gun was on Mayhem Laurent joints. Like, anyways,
I was on the same label as Mayhem Laurent for one track, for one album. Yeah, for chamber music.
Oh yeah, chamber music. Okay, yeah.
Didn't mean to cut off your story though, but today I'm just apologizing for cutting people off all day.
You know what's funny?
That's my thing.
I was literally just about to say, here we go. We got 3 downtown Toronto heads. It's gonna be cut off fucking city. Like,
let's keep it up. Leo, let's try to not finish a thought. for the rest of the show.
Try to always cut each other off throughout this whole thing.
Yeah, this is gonna be the best fucking thing. To clip
Toronto
ever.
life. It got
Yo,
me into bad
real.
situations.
But yeah,
But Raph's-
what'd you think about the Z interview? That was pretty cool.
Yo, okay, that was beyond cool for me because, like, as you know, like I personally like. I don't say like I never say top 5, top 3 MCs, whatever, because I feel all top lists, what's your top this, top that, top when, like in '94 my top was this, in '95 that summer it was this. There's so many tops, it's ridiculous. But Z's always the top shit, you know, for me. Like you said, that was our anthem, Mama Say, Mama Sa. Like that shit was so fire. The Outsiders, you know, Toronto heads. You guys can agree because we're all from Toronto here. We were fucking rap purists in a weird way. Like we fucked with underground so hard that there was no love for mainstream in the 90s. So like I didn't notice at the time. Like to me, like guys like Boot Camp Click and Outsidaz was a little later, but like I remember back in the day, like Boot Camp Click and them, I thought they were just gods everywhere. I didn't really realize they were just kind of local. They were dope as fucking New York and Toronto, but it wasn't everywhere else that was fucking with them. Toronto was
I didn't know they were underground. Yeah.
No, we didn't know half of these cats were underground because we're just big fans. So that grimy Outsiders shit, all that that's the stuff that really shaped us, I think, more than a lot of this other. Like I didn't listen to Biggie at the time. I like Biggie now, and rest in peace, Biggie. Yeah. No disrespect. I like Biggie's music at parties. You know, I'm throwing my hands up, but it wasn't in my collection. My collection was Outsiders, was Boot Camp, was even more underground than that, as we know. Like, this goes on and on. But yeah, that Z interview was fantastic, man. Like, he's such a cool character. He's an icon, man. Like, straight up.
No, he's like,
and he's so real, man. Like this guy.
I hate to repeat myself on the podcast over and over again, but he is really a part of musical history, and like he really actually is. Like, honestly, Outsiders and that whole like early Eminem, it's a different Eminem than the later Eminem. Later Eminem sucks. Like I didn't want to tell Z to his face 100%, but like all that fucking
it's not
purple
for you.
pills sounding D12 like bow, 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 like cheesy synthy beats.
You played a sketch last week. You played a sketch. Getting Eminem feed.
Exactly. I wasn't feeling that.
But not like I have a pit bull that eats sheep and shits wool and chews on your body tissue till my stomach gets full.
It's full.
That's great. And that's because he was beside those types of MCs. Like
well, you have
to.
Yeah.
As if fucking Pace One, you know, Digga.
That's what makes you a dope MC. I love being right. That's when I'm at my best too.
D12
if I'm around MCs, like
D12 was pretty good, but they weren't
100%
on the Outsiders level, man.
No, I like the Outsiders better. If I had,
I'll be okay. Here's another. No, not disrespecting D12. Now, if I went back, I'm like, oh, this is a hot fucking gem.
No, D12's dope.
D12 shit.
Yeah.
I didn't own any D12 shit at the time. That wasn't my shit.
I did. I had the double album.
I didn't have any of that. Well, I didn't own much shit. I was pretty broke ass when I was young. I stole everyone else.
I used to steal everything. I know. The best
I stole everything. Bro.
Yo, man, was stealing from like HMV back in the day, and then making copies of it, and then bringing it back. Yo,
I was a piece of shit, man. I stole from like worse than HMV. I stole from like my friend's living room.
Honestly, brother, I did too. And like, trust me, we all lived our karma for that. I did too, man. I've been a piece of shit.
Water under the bridge.
I'm just joking anyway. You know? I'm not joking. I'm not joking, but I'm just joking.
Yeah. I got serious and sad. I don't have a.
But yo, no, fuck it. We're not getting. But no, Miz, you're absolutely right. Like that's what raises the bar, being around dope MCs. And I'm not trying to talk about myself, but one reason you don't see me rhyming a lot is I'm not around anyone, man. I've been fucking on the lam in fucking Asia for so long. Yeah, I don't make music because like I'm not around fucking dope rappers. I'm not around my friends. You know what I mean? Like
get inspired.
It wasn't until COVID being back in North America when I was like, all right, I'm gonna put my foot back in it.
Yeah. We gotta all build, man, and make some more music happen.
Yeah, man.
Yo, I think it was you. We were talking, and you were like, "This is what you and KDB are thinking. Like, this is what you do. Why are you gonna do something different? This is what you do." Okay, I'm an artist, right? in many different ways. As you know, I'm also like a visual artist. Like I do painting and drawing and all that. A painter is never done. They retire fucking painting and getting better. And just like other music genres, you only refine with age. You know what I mean? You get better. You become a master. So hip hop's the only one like that. And the only reason for that is it was too new. There wasn't a generation later to keep it going. We are the generation. Well, actually, the generation before us is the generation, but we're next in line, and so on and so forth. It's so early. So who's to say hip hop's not for the older people? It 100% is.
It is. Yeah. It is 100%.
It just didn't exist long enough to prove
there weren't any older people that were a lot. Yeah,
that's a valid point.
That's true.
But at the end of the day, it's like you got to be physically able to get up on stage.
It took rock and roll 30 years to become classic.
It's true. And like, yeah, you got to be physically able to get on stage and perform. So like, a certain limit. But then again, you remember Public Enemy, you were always talking about Chuck D being like 50 running around.
Oh yeah. Breath control on point. Look, if it's practice, it's like that's what I'm saying. It's like rock stars. If you look at it, rock stars that are allowed to like be rock stars and be hella fucking old. They're performing concerts. It's like it's exactly that. It's lifestyle. It's like artists. If you want to have longevity, there's gonna come a point when it's like, all right, you can't accept all the free liquor at the shows anymore. You can't accept all the drugs that you get at the shows anymore, and you just have to perform and take better care of yourself.
But
if you want to keep doing it.
We've seen it in rock and roll a lot, where like an artist gets really old and shit, like Elvis. You know what I mean? And they're kind of like out on stage drunk and like fat and like, like doing their fucking shit or whatever. And like, like it kind of gets to a point where you're like, all right, dude, like hang it up. Like it's done. You know what I mean? Like we don't want to hear you anymore. Or like an old singer that can't sing anymore.
Well, that's different than like, that's different than not doing it. It's like, if someone loves music and no one else likes it, if someone's making art and no one else likes it, honestly, I'm not just trying to be like a social worker. It's like, no, make art. It doesn't fucking matter. Because, let me tell you why. Because most likely, the truth, it's the truth. Most likely, like, no one's going to, not much people are going to see the art. You know what I mean? If you love your art, then make your art. If you love the music you're making, then make it until you're really old. Go try to set up tours, even if no one's there. Have fun with it. Go perform, but just be. But if you're shit, no one will come eventually. You know what I mean? And like the crowds will tell you on your own. So I don't want anyone to feel like they shouldn't. I'm saying they shouldn't make art. I think everyone should just make fucking art.
Marak, your connection.
Your
connection's getting bad, Marak. Your internet, I think.
Yeah, maybe log in and out.
It might be the Wi-Fi, but you're choppy McScrewed.
Art for the art, art. Okay, art made for the artist who's making.
Yeah, no, I understand. Okay, but that doesn't have to. Like, if you're an artist, you don't have to go on tour and perform live. You can make studio albums and release them and shit.
But what if you want to? What if you want to? And there is a group of people that like fucking that music.
Well, that's when you get Elvis. That's when you get fat old Elvis up on stage.
So did people show up
playing like out of tune guitar and just like burping on the mic?
But hold on, did people show up and pay for tickets to watch him?
People
even after the first time he did it, they kept.
He had such a huge following. It didn't matter. It was just the thing of notion of seeing Elvis in person. You know.
Now, if an artist becomes shitty and the fans stops, don't. Again, I'm going back to blaming fans.
Yeah,
that's where I'm at right now. I'm done keeping the fans safe. It's like, the fans that show up to shitty shows and they encourage artists to come back out. Now, if no fans show up because it's shitty now, then they're just not going to be able to tour anymore. If you know what I mean? And if for most artists, not most, for a lot of artists, if they feel like if there are no fans supporting the weird shit but that's the thing. Who am I to say? It's art, man.
Honestly,
someone might
it's
like
like
this ugly
at a
shit that's
certain
ugly to me.
point, 70-year-old Busta Rhymes or 80-year-old Busta Rhymes on stage, woo-ha, got you all in check
He's
with
about
a
to.
walker, is not gonna fly. Like,
How old is Busta right now?
I don't know. He's a beastoid.
He's about to release an album.
He's a beastoid.
All right.
If you heard me say that, he'd punch you in the face.
He's 51
I'd die.
years old, and he's
Yeah.
going to go on tour for at least another 10, 20 years, I feel.
Totally.
At least
He's a
another 10
machine.
years.
He's
But
a-
I think any artist can if they take care of themselves. They could go at least tour till they're 60. And once
Yeah.
they start getting shit, the only way they'll stop is if the fans stop encouraging this behavior. You know what I mean?
No, but like, okay, Busta's a perfect example because Busta is like a really powerful, loud performer, jumping around, woo-ha, jump up and everything go crazy.
He's a maniac.
And like, how old are we gonna let Busta Rhymes perform?
But he changed his
As
performance
fans.
style. Have you watched him recently perform? He
No, I
doesn't
think
jump
he's
around,
great.
but he has this energy and he stands in one
Yeah.
spot. He figured it out. It's like, I'll tell you the
Okay.
truth, I won't be able to jump around like I used to at my age, man. Straight fast right now, like I used to on the last
Totally.
tours. So I have a new way to make sure I have breath control and I can still share energy and perform. I can actually perform on stage. So
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I feel like I've watched these crazy ass old rock and roll stars perform in front of me. And it's like, yo, it's just about how you take care of yourself. Like, you know what I mean? And if you're shit, it's up to the
Yeah.
fans to make sure you don't perform anymore. Throw cans. Like
What do you think? What do you think, Marak? How long should
You're back.
Well,
golden era rappers keep going for, especially the ones that have like hyper shows like Onyx?
Well, so
slash
I think
Busta.
I don't have a strong opinion on the rock genre, but I think it's a little bit. So Kiss, their last tour was sitting down on. They were all on stools. Not
Okay.
that exciting,
That's a perfect example.
Rock, they can at least do those unplugged concerts, intimate shit
Yeah.
with the fans. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Rap, I guess, could do like tiny desk concert style or not
Yeah.
acapella. That'd be whack. Joe.
You're cutting out a lot.
Fuck.
Your internet needs to be better. You need to be closer
yeah,
to your.
To be full blast, I don't know. It depends on you. It depends on the individual, so it's hard to say.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. It does. That's what I mean.
It's
You're getting back there. You're getting
You
back.
know what?
That looks
I'll just-
artistic.
That looks like our video.
Let's go inside. I'll just go inside. I'm sitting on. Outside
That's mad artistic,
for
man.
no reason.
This guy got artistic on us by
Yeah.
accident.
Dark. Oh,
What the hell?
yeah.
That reminds me of the video that I have queued up ready to go. Actually.
Yeah, I'll fix this shit up. Boom.
Nice.
There we
Yeah,
go.
that's looking better.
I
Like
feel
we
it.
know we know what he needs. We know what he needs. Yeah.
The spot's back. This is the life, though,
You know, I
man.
haven't seen
But no.
It's outside. I got
Yeah.
the fucking cappuccino.
Nice. Good shit.
I need to make some coffee. Oh yeah.
Mine's
It's
like
it's 9:22 a.m. right now. So.
Yeah, he's in Thailand.
Yep. It's 7:22
I-
p.m.
I
out
actually-
here.
When the
Damn
pod
it.
started, it was 6:30, and I was watching, man.
Damn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's what
But
I'm
yeah,
saying.
that Z interview was nuts. He had such
was
a
really good.
crazy life, man. I didn't know he lived with the professional boxer Shannon Briggs.
Well, I know they're
I know.
homies, but I didn't know like
To what
Yeah.
extent?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's.
I just know they're homies
crazy.
from IG, to be honest. Like you get to see
Yeah.
who's like reacting to posts and whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, but Z's like for me, that's he's a forever icon, man. Like as far
Yeah.
as hip hop and MCs and icons and art, like doesn't get iller, straight up.
Yeah, I agree. I think, yeah, he was influential to a lot of people. I think that whole Outsidaz era of hip hop was really dope. And like it still really brings me back to what I was saying, is that like the quality and sound quality doesn't matter when you have like supreme talent involved.
No, of course not. The era was dope,
Um,
but his new shit's so fucking fire. It has been. It's never stopped. That one crazy weekend with Mr. Green,
Yeah.
dope. Everything in
Mhm.
between, dope. Sorry if I don't know all the titles, but they're all in my regular rotation for sure. Fucking
And what I was
brick,
saying,
everything is so dope. He does
the
And to this day-
production, he produces dope shit. That's kind of like what I was saying,
Yeah.
is like if he works with Eminem again ever, if that ever even happens, like I hope he's making the beats and like or choosing the beats and stuff, because I don't trust Eminem. Like, I don't think his shit's good at all. I think Young Zee's shit's way better, personally. But that's just me. Yeah,
I think like a lot of actors, like when you're really like The Rock, you can't find The Rock in a normal interview. He's so media trained. He's so Hollywood that he's not actually, he's just living for the industry. And I think Eminem's crossed that threshold a long time ago. He's not
Totally.
his beats are whack because they're not for us anymore.
Yeah, and he can't be free. He's not free creating art anymore. You know what I mean?
100%.
Yeah, he's
in a
producing
different
money.
realm.
Yeah.
Like I'll be the first to say it straight up, and like I'm not afraid to say it. That first Slim Shady EP that everyone thinks is so good is not that good. I remember when I got that album, I had heard like 4 to 6
one?
tracks. The very first
Infinite?
Eminem album. No, not the fucking Infinite one. The first major commercial.
The one that like remixed all, like refined all his shit with like Scam and all that fucking crazy shit.
Yeah. And they took out
like
raping lesbians,
Exactly,
screaming,
the
let's
9 Inch
just be
Nails,
friends.
Exactly,
Yeah,
changed
they took
lyrics.
a lot of the stuff out. They did the Bad Meets Evil track was also inserted onto there, which we had already heard. I remember we had that before.
That's right. That's right.
We had Just Don't Give a Fuck, which was a great song, and that was the one that basically clinched it for us that he was good.
Yeah.
But the rest
And we
of
like
the
the same
album
drugs.
was like really like cheesy and corny to me.
Well, it was so polished, and I think we're underground heads, like I was saying before. Like we never really shine towards that highly polished shit.
Yeah. No, I think so too. But yeah,
You know, like,
I liked it. I like this. I like this first commercial album. So I did.
Yeah,
I liked
me too,
it. I
me
thought
too,
it. I
for
thought it
sure.
had some like nice like storylines in it.
Guilty
And like
Conscience.
honestly, as I know it's corny, but as a young, I'm being honest, as a
Purple Pills.
as a young kid, I related to some of that shit. And I felt some of that shit, and I was like, "Oh, crazy!" Like
I thought it was so trash, man.
but it wasn't something I would listen to on repeat though. But it was like, I can relate. I can relate.
I
There'd be
remember-
moments when I'd listen to it. When I was like, you know what? When I was really young and really angry, like I'm in grade 9 and just like furious. It's
Yeah.
mad funny when I think about it now. It's like sometimes I listen to some of that angry Eminem shit, man.
Yeah, okay.
Well, that's what I was saying. I made a joke. We like the same drugs. It was just the right time for where we were at too.
That's
Which
it.
album was this? The one? Okay, so that one. Okay, we talked a little bit about that, but then there's that one where it started with like Shady will fucking kill you,
I never
kill
fucked
you.
with that. I don't.
This lady.
I didn't
and
like that
remember-
at all.
and
It was done
like-
after that.
Yeah, no, and I remember vividly. It was actually hilarious. My dad, like, I downloaded that off of like LimeWire or something on my dad's computer, and like it was like on the desktop or something, and he was like, and like he came over to me like after, and he was like, Raphael, like. I listened to like one of the songs that you downloaded from this Eminem character, and like I really didn't understand. He just said he was gonna kill me over and over again. I was like, yeah, and I couldn't even say anything back.
Oh
I
my
couldn't
God.
even be like, oh no, like you have to
No,
understand it. You have
that's
to,
so
you know,
funny.
you gotta listen to it.
You
And
can't
it's like,
defend it.
there was no defense of that. I was just like, yeah, that guy's an idiot. Sorry for downloading that. You can delete it.
Yo, let me tell you a quick funny story. Way back in the day, when Black Sheep, Wolf in Sheep's Clothing was first coming out. Okay, I'm making my. Now you know I'm very old. When Wolf in Sheep's Clothing was dropping, I wanted it so bad. Oh my god, I wanted that. It just come out. I don't know how I knew, but it just dropped. Like it was at HMV, sent all the record shops, and I was with my grandmother, and I was like, "Please, could buy me this record. Please buy me this record." And she did. She's like, "Okay," bought me the cassette, and she did. And I was like, "Yes." And up to this point, my family's never asked to listen to my rap tapes, never.
Yeah.
But my grandmother bought it for me at the mall, and we drove back to her house. My grandfather and grandmother were there.
That you want to listen to the
And they're like, let's hear this this rap. They're finally taking an interest. And I'm like, okay, word. It's Black Sheep. I got nothing to worry about. Engine number 9. Let's go. Flavor of the month. But I press play. Okay. For anyone watching this, or do you know how that album starts?
I forgot. It's not that interlude, right?
It starts with not a Black Sheep normal track. It starts with a track that's like a dream of him being a gangster rapper. And the lyrics like, I ain't choked up. See my AK, it was broke up. Put together like a jigsaw. So my 9 Rambo knife on the floor. Went to the bathroom to beat the rush. Yo, who the fuck used my toothbrush? Went to my sister's room. Yo, bitch, wake up. You dirty ass, nasty ass slut. Shot her in the leg. Shot her in the thigh. Kicked her in the pussy. Punched her in the eye. Went downstairs to eat with my folks. Ma, you broke the fucking egg yolk. Kicked in the stove, or knee to the pussy, kicked in the stove. AK yours, bitch couldn't move. Pop got mad because mom got licks. I ain't give a fuck. I shot him in the dick. And I'm like, oh my God. And my grandparents' faces are dropped. And I'm like, all right. And I can't. I'm like, that's
undefendable moment. Yo, I got one. Yo, my one like that is I was with my folks. I was with my mom, and I was like, yo, I forgot where I was. I was like in my neighborhood. We went somewhere close to the mall somewhere, probably Lawrence Square, and I was just like,
nice
Zellers or something, you know what I mean? I'm like, yo, can you buy me the Onyx Back the Fuck Up tape? It was on tape. Yo, remember Back the Fuck Up? How they spelt it? It was just one word.
Yo, exactly.
So like my mom was mad confused. Like it's
back the fuck up.
Really. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Back the fuck up.
Back the fuck. Back the fuck. You know what I mean? Back the fuck. Like yo, ba kadaf.
You could just break it up and it doesn't sound bad. Back the fuck.
My story wasn't that fun. The story ends right there, but that was it.
Oh, that's good.
That was the fun fun.
That was good.
That's still hilarious.
I bought that. Shout out to Finch. I bought that the promenade up on Finch. My grandparents are Bathurst and Finch. That mall, man, hype mall, the promenade.
Yeah, promenade. Oh my God, promenade. Yep, survivor stories. People have survivor stories from promenade.
Yo, I love Toronto's like little malls. Those are the best malls, man.
Bro, what's the mall by? How am I forgetting the mall by Keelan?
My favorite is the old mall at Young and Dundas where you used to go in.
The downstairs mall?
Yeah, the northeast corner where it had like video games and like people
that was
stab you.
Yo,
downstairs
mall was the illest. So we used to get like our dope Bart Simpson, like do the Bartman hip hop silk screen shirts and all those like leather medallions
and the fake passports and shit. I mean the fake IDs.
We get our gold fronts there, and it was like fucking. When I was like 11. Gold fronts were really popular in the hood. Like just having a single, right? Have like one, or have something in it, like a diamond cutout or a little gun or AK on, like cutout. And they used to make it at that mall. So we used to like every year, like because Carabana used to like run down on Lakeshore and like kind of finish to the Esplanade. So we used to like we didn't go to the parade, but we would go behind the parade. Like walk like half an hour behind the crowd and just fucking find gold straight up.
Pick up jewelry. You used to get chains, rings, everything.
Broken links and shit. Mad broken links, but we find full
that shit adds up though.
Yo, it adds up. But we were getting ripped off. So we take our broken shit to the anything full, we kept it. Like if it was a full ring or a necklace or whatever, we kept it. I got a Nike earring. I disinfected it first, but it was like it just said Nike. It was like a flat gold earring. It was
nice, those are dope.
Carabana. But yeah, they used to just melt it down for us and give us the gold teeth. So they were robbing us for half the gold or more. Whatever. We were happy. We had our little caps.
Young kids running around.
Shout out to the Dundas Mall. What's the name of that mall?
That doesn't exist.
The shopping mall. It was a shopping mall, right?
Long fucking gone.
Long gone.
I think it's just like Dundas Mall or the shopping mall. Yeah, I don't know.
It was sketchy too. Anyone could.
Yo,
get
my
a
uncle
fucking
used to
booth
have a
in
shop
there.
there, right? My
Yeah,
uncle had a
little
shop
booth.
in there.
Yeah.
He had a booth. He used to sell knives and leather.
Yeah, no,
that's the spot.
That one was my uncle.
Spot. That's the spot.
Yeah.
If you
Like
fuck
right,
around, you know that's
yo,
the spot.
I think that
It
was
was
right
like the
across from the
mall.
mixtapes too. Is
Yeah,
that the same
maybe.
spot we're
Yo,
talking about?
Exactly.
The
The
mixtape
same
spot?
spot. All the
It was-
mixtapes, everything. Yeah.
Yo, right behind the mixtape thing is where my uncle's spot was.
Okay, word.
It's like no one really cared. There's just knives there and leather. Short
yeah.
Indian guy, you know.
Man, I might have bought a knife or two off him.
Yeah.
Yo,
I
this
did.
is really funny. This is jokes. We used to buy beaties there. Beaties.
Oh
cigarettes.
shit!
Like,
yeah.
But like we were mad young. Like I was like honestly like 11 years old. But me and my friends would buy beaties, and the other kids in our neighborhood didn't know what weed was. Like we smoked weed already, but they didn't know what weed was. They wanted to get weed. Like, oh, you guys have weed. So we used to just buy beaties and selling beaties as spliffs. And like we were making money from beaties, man. Like they didn't.
Yo,
know the difference.
honestly, that's crazy because beaties to people, beaties are foreign to people. Like I remember when the first time I smoked beaties and it was a bad idea. I was in high school. I had grade 9. I had no trees, and I bought beaties because where I used to live, 1440, the corner store that was 1440 and 1442 at Kill and Lawrence. The store attached to the bottom of the building just sold beaties to all of the kids. So we just go get beaties for like $1, and then it's like 20 or
Like
25 in a pack.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the whole
you know?
spindle. The whole
Yeah.
spindle.
With like God symbols on it and shit. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, or some newspaper. Yo, I smoked almost the whole pack.
Yeah,
bro, I was vomiting and shitting and sweating. I was
You're not even
sweating.
supposed to. Yeah, you're not even supposed to inhale those. I don't think.
Oh, I
right?
inhaled that shit because I was getting.
I don't know. I
buzzed.
can't remember. Are you?
Like, no,
I
you're
don't
not.
know.
But it gives you a buzz, though, a big buzz. That's
Shout
why
out
I
to
did it.
beaties
I was
because
an
like, we
idiot.
all fucked with them at one point when we were kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't smoke beaties, though. If you're watching this, it's disgusting.
Don't fuck
Yeah.
with beaties, man.
I
I
don't
shouldn't
even
be
know if
saying
they
it
have
gives you a
them.
buzz.
Like, dude, I don't even know if they have them in other
Tobacco
parts.
gives you a buzz if you don't smoke. Sorry, Rap.
Like, where are
It's
BDs
true.
from? India?
India, yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
they're Indian, yeah.
Yeah, well, they
I
have
don't
them
know
in
if-
India for sure.
Like, I don't know if the states they're as popular as they are
Because
here.
another way to call what we call cigarettes, even with filters, is beaties.
Really?
Well, it's
Yeah.
just probably just the name for cigarette. It was just a
Yeah.
cigarette. Yeah.
You know
Just
what I
like
mean?
an Indian cigarette.
In Thailand, they roll cigarettes in this weird, like fucking. It's almost like the thinnest bamboo. It's not bamboo. It's a leaf of some kind.
Oh,
But it's like, but it's not bad. Like it burns nice or whatever. But they roll like loose tobacco in this like it's a weird stick.
Yo,
roll
you know the
Did you
weed
try,
cars?
try rolling weed in it?
Yeah, I've smoked spliffs in the mad times. Man.
does it roll?
it
Yo,
Sorry.
sorry.
Okay.
I'm
The
hyped
problem
now.
is every time I smoke those, I smoke with people. Someone's rolling it, and there's
Right,
two problems with that for me personally. I like tobacco with my weed. I mix tobacco with my spliff. You know what I mean? So there's never tobacco in it, and it's got a weird paper. So I don't really fuck with the taste personally.
Yeah.
But it's all right. It's all right. It's totally smokable.
See, I changed that when I moved here. It took me a long time to get tobacco out of my weed. But yo, Raph,
Yeah.
do you have like the blunts in the stores out there, like in the weed shops? That's like the pre-rolled blunt paper. Did you ever have those?
Like, it's a pre-rolled blunt that's empty
Blunt.
filled with weed?
No, it has like weed in it, but still, you could get it on its own from like the weed
Wait,
shop.
Oh, it's a pre-roll.
Yeah,
but it's a
yeah,
pre-roll blunt.
pre-rolled
it's-
blunt.
But it's not tobacco, and I think it is from bamboo.
Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised because there's probably some sort of rules about selling tobacco products in a weed store. They can't sell cigarettes in
can't.
a weed store.
Yeah, for sure. no.
But it burns
What
like
about
a blunt, bro. Like a
So, like, a
slow ass
blunt-
century
A
Sam.
blunt is technically a tobacco product, right?
Yeah.
Under
Yeah.
like law. So
Because it has
I would-
tobacco in it. Yeah.
So I would assume that all those blunts that they're selling are not actually tobacco leaf.
No, it's all bamboo. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think it's all bamboo. It's all one thing with
It
other
has
shit
to
mixed,
be.
maybe. But it burns slow, yo. When I tell you, like, if I get one of those, yo, it's one of those like OG Century Sam blunts to
Does
your
it-
head. To
Really?
Does it
yourself.
go out a lot?
It goes out a lot. I
Hmm.
love it. You know
I
what
like
I mean?
it too because you could just like relight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love blunts that go out, man. Like,
Yeah.
hate having to out blunts and like fuck it up, man. Like,
Yeah,
go out
fuck it
already.
up.
Like, yeah.
Take straight sacks to the face.
Yeah,
Bro, I
straight
can't wait. Yo, we gotta all get out there. I can't wait, bro. Like,
Yeah,
Yo,
man,
honestly, man, it's dope out here, man.
we'll
You gotta
move the
come out.
podcast house, the outhouse to
Yeah.
fucking Thailand. It'll be
Yo.
sick.
Yo, it's
I'm
fucking
down.
dope, man. It's
I'm
dope.
down. Let me know when.
All right.
Yo, my last house would have been sick. I actually had a studio I was building there too.
Yeah.
I'll make a new studio. Yeah.
I'll bring
That's
all.
right.
I'll bring all this. I'll bring all
I
of my
shot that.
shit.
I shot that whole video in my studio at home.
Yeah,
last
that one.
Yeah.
Sick.
So yo, you should tell the people about your album too. Like, I feel like you came on. We all know you. We just started talking. Like,
Yeah, I
as an
would.
artist.
You're here to
Yeah.
chop it up. I want to fucking see if you had some more news. You know.
Yeah, we gotta talk about news too. More news.
Actually, I think there's only one
Funny, I'll
other.
tell you- Sorry, I keep cutting you guys off.
Bamboo
No, it's
blunt.
all right.
Yes.
But
Scott
it was
free
kind
freedom.
of it was kind of traumatic for me. I was glad he was having technical difficulties.
Yeah.
I fully felt like Z bounced once my video came. He's like,
Nah.
I'm just joking.
He was in the bottom.
I'm just joking, man.
I could
Broke
read
my
his
heart,
lips,
bro.
and he was like, "This is sick."
Yeah.
And
No,
then-
no. Yeah. He was really liking it. Yeah.
Nah, that's
he's
my
really-
man. That's my guy. That's my guy. You crazy?
Yeah.
Yo, Scott free freedom. If you have a way where, because here is just with the trees in it. I want to get some myself.
Just the
Let us know.
papers.
Well,
Just
they
some-
okay. That's what they have in Thailand. It's crazy.
So I need your help because I have a plan. I forgot.
Weed's legal in Thailand.
100%, bro.
recently. Yeah, that's cool.
It's been almost a year now, but yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing.
It's amazing. You know what's dope too? Anyone can grow. Like
Yeah.
you can get like personal.
Yeah.
You know what the personal limit is?
What?
10 plants. Like
That's insane.
that's
yeah,
so much
no.
weed. You could like screen a green that
And-
shit, and oh my god.
I'm sure it's kind of like also like Canada where it's like 10 mature plants. Like you can have like millions of clones and shit.
I don't know. No, they're weird. They'll
think
probably
so.
be like, they'll count everything as a plant. Who knows? No, because they're weird about it. Like
Yeah.
extracts are illegal. Like they're not illegal, but they're not allowed.
Yeah.
Like only flour. Like
It's honestly, it's kind of good. It's kind of fucking me up, man. Extracts is like fucking with my like enjoyment of like bud.
yeah,
Like,
but
if
what
I
did they
smoke
legalize? Did they
extract-
legalize THC or did they legalize a flower? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. Yeah, that's true. They have to be more
Because
clear
they
on that.
legalized CBD. There's tinctures. Anyways, it's so
It's
technically-
stupid, I
so
think.
anyway, I don't want to
You're-
get into that, but like there's I read a thing in the New York Times called "The Gray Laws of Legal Weed in Thailand," and it's gray because no one really knows what the fuck's going on, but it's 100% legal. Dispensaries everywhere.
Just go
That's
blaze a
wild.
thing on the beach. You're nice.
No, okay, this is what's
No.
weird. It's not like Canada, so you have to blaze on private property. You can't blaze walking down the street.
Okay.
Oh,
So
good to know.
cafes, dispensaries, if a bar has smoking allowed, if they have a like yes smoking, then yeah.
You could go into the bar, buy some trees, and smoke like Amsterdam almost.
Yeah, exactly like that. Like you have to be in like a place that smoking's allowed or private property. So
Okay.
a beach have to be a beach bar on
Oh.
the beach or like some private little like section of the beach.
Yeah.
Might
Okay.
be a little patio.
Of the
Here's a patio,
whatever.
and
Yeah,
Of
yeah.
the public.
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about like in a park or something with it? Like nobody would
not.
complain, but I'm sure-
Technically, no. I don't
Yeah.
exactly. No one's gonna fuck with you, really. Just
Yeah.
don't be walking down the street past the. Yo, police
Yeah.
in Thailand, like
Yeah.
because of tourism, they really kind of count on like that extra like ticketing money.
yeah.
Like, yo,
They're
foreigner on a
open.
motorcycle, no helmet, ticket.
Yeah.
No license,
Okay.
ticket.
Yeah.
But now, and drugs used to be a big thing, so they could bust you for buying drugs, and you won't go to jail. Just like pay up, and then like all right,
Yeah.
and then
Like most
now
places.
they don't have that now, so they got nothing to do. So I feel they might come after you in the park.
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
all right,
word.
how are we gonna get this money?
Yeah.
And it's probably a bigger charge.
Mm.
Also, you know.
They'll just like they'll rinse you.
But yeah, the thing about the extracts being illegal, it's like that kind of promotes people to just like do dangerous butane shit in their backyard.
Well, the thing is, so I don't want to get too into it, but you know, I am involved a little bit with this shit.
Yeah.
So like, everything you do has to meet FDA approval, or they're gonna crack down on you.
Yeah.
So like, whatever you make, and even you can have extracts, you can have moon rocks, you can have edibles, gummies. but you have to be with under a certain percentage, and you have to have FDA testing and all this. Blah blah blah.
Wow. Okay. Word.
So it's mad fucking tight. There's no mom and pop shops. Like,
Okay.
there was when it first started. It was kind of a free for all. They cracked down like 2 months into it. There were shops, there were dispensaries with no licensing. You have to have a license. They do check all that. Like, it's legit. It's legit. Like Thailand has a rep. You think of like sex industry and all this shady shit.
Yeah.
It's got funny names like Fuck It in Bangkok or it's Phuket.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But actually, no, it's mad tight here. It's like a military style country, and like they're pretty serious about their shit.
Yeah.
And they want to be legit with this. Like,
Yeah.
and it is mad legit. It's actually
Is the weed good?
Yeah. So here's the thing: all the weed is import. It's all Cali and weed from Cali and Canada.
Okay,
it's
word.
all from Canada and Cali.
That's amazing.
Up until about now. Now, because it's only been legal like a year. So imagine from seed to crop to cure.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 8 months to a year minimum, and they don't even know what they're doing yet. Like on
Yeah.
average. So now big companies are coming here. Greenhouse just opened up a giant dispensary
Oh
here.
shit!
May 20th.
No way. That's amazing.
Cookies. Burner has a Cookies just opened up a big
Crazy.
shop. Like all the big companies are here now.
Yeah,
It's
that's
done.
huge.
You can get Mike
Yeah.
Tyson beers out here. No, it's done. Like,
That's insane.
like, so if you're gonna do it, you got to be real, and it's quads, man. And yo, I won't front. The weed's expensive right now.
Yeah.
The conversion rate, you're paying like $20 a gram for for most of the quads. And it's not like price breaks going up. People will be like, all right, give me 20 grams. Like,
And they're just paying straight up. Yeah.
like maybe a little price break.
Yeah.
That's gonna
What was the
change.
price before?
Well, before it was all like Thai stick, Thai weed. It was expensive for tourists. You're gonna get ripped off. It's hard to find. You're gonna pay like probably like $20 for like a couple grams of cess.
Okay,
Word.
okay.
Yeah.
I'd be down.
Anyways,
I'm down.
just tell
I'm
you-
down. I'll be there.
Raph, you're asking how's it?
Oh shit! We lost him.
In hip hop.
We lost him. What do you think he was gonna say? How's the weed out in Thailand? It's really actually good, but it's expensive. I think that's what he was gonna say. It's a good freeze frame of him.
Just like this.
Yeah,
He'll be
let's
back.
get back until we see that he unpauses himself. But yeah, I'm probably ready to call it a cast soon.
Yeah, let's
I
do
wanna
it.
Eat some food, and maybe like relax after work tomorrow. It was a holiday today in Canada.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that, Victoria Day. Oh, that was one of the things I forgot to do. A new segment today in hip hop. Huh? You like it? Do you like that idea?
I like that. I like it. Yes.
Today in hip hop, or even this week in hip hop, because we just do the show once a week. So maybe we could like have like a little bit of leeway for the today in hip hop.
Yeah. Okay. This week in hip hop.
But actually, and then we can play some like music of like what happened today in hip hop. Does that make sense?
Does it make sense?
If I have. What? How do I not have any fucking? Okay. Anyways, today in hip hop, MC8 was born today. What? We're back.
Yo, it was a black.
Whoa.
You're huge, bro.
I know. What the hell? Okay, yeah.
No,
It's been switched.
A fucking
You gotta-
blackout, and my
I don't
router
know.
went.
There you
My router
go.
just reset.
If you had a blackout?
Oh, look.
Yeah, there was
made
just like a
it big.
power blackout.
So today in hip hop, MC8 was born.
Yeah.
Man,
See, how old is he then? He's so young.
Wait.
MC8.
He was born today. Then how did I hear his music before today?
I
He's in
That
Memphis, right?
doesn't make any sense.
doesn't make any sense. And you know what's crazy? Yesterday in hip hop, Biggie Smalls and Havoc were born. They share a
What?
birthday.
A word?
They share a birthday? See how I
Biggie
have
Smalls
to,
and
like-
Havoc. They were born
Oh,
yesterday.
shit.
I don't know how we heard all their music.
How do we hear their music?
How did
for
we
this
hear their
long?
whole catalog of Mobb Deep and
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls in
That's
one
crazy.
day?
They have the same birthday though. Holy.
Yeah, isn't that kind of crazy?
Yeah.
So that's all that happened in hip hop. Oh, I think LP released his like second album or something stupid.
Yeah. Philip dropped his first verse in the studio.
This segment
Martha
isn't going so well.
No, listen. Martha from Kentucky bought her first rap mixtape she's ever purchased.
Yeah.
Ever.
All right.
What else happened?
No, mad shit.
What else happened in hip hop? Like, guaranteed so many things happened. Yo, when did the thing happen with our brother Lifted? Today. This week.
That happened this week.
This week in hip hop.
Yeah, that was totally this week in hip hop. Yeah, I'm still torn about that. It was pretty hilarious. I saw it and I didn't even know it was him. Like I saw it as a viral video on TikTok and on Reddit. And I was like, Barry hip hop. I was like,
what the
current scene of Barry hip hop, current state of Barry hip hop free show downtown. And then and I'm like, what the
I
hell?
wonder
is this?
who
click on it.
posted it. I wonder if they're a rapper.
And yeah, how do
I
we know
don't think
exactly it's crack? It could be meth. Probably meth.
It could.
Like, yo, pick up crack because like,
And there was so many more people there. I have a video on. I have proof. I have another alternate angle of that video.
Play the angle. Play the angle for the people before we leave.
Really?
Like, this is.
Should I?
They
I
need
have-
to know. They need
I
to
have
know.
to go onto my Facebook and
run it.
go into the messages I had with Lifted, and I can show it.
All right, try
You
that.
hear that, Lucille? I'm making a change for myself. And I'm not doing it for you. I'm doing it for me. But I want you to know that I want Lucille in my life again. We used to have so many beautiful times. I used to gallop with her all over the place. It was crazy. Sometimes she'd get jealous, say, oh, why you bull pumping? Why you bull pumping? And I just come through and I say, I can bull pump, baby. But let me tell you something, Lucille. Oh, that hair is so beautiful. Sometimes people like, hey, I'm going to take that hair. I'm going to sell that hair. You can make a lot of money with Lucille's hair, right? But that ain't never going to be something that I allow. Maybe right now, wherever Lucille is, they might allow that, but I ain't going to allow that, right? So that's what you got to understand. And that's what you got to understand.
That one was terrible. Some of them are fails. That was a fail. I don't like that.
You're
So
in my
I'm
fucking-
sharing.
you're
I'm
my
sharing
feed
the alternate
always.
angle.
Oh,
Can you-
okay.
wait. Yeah, this is the alternate angle. There's way more than that one girl there.
Yo, it's just a few kids showed up and they're vibing. That's perfect.
There's a dude climbing up the fucking. This
hold
is a
on.
wild party. Look at this guy. Yeah. This is
But where did
insane.
they get?
This is the guy who filmed it.
This is quality
How
over
did they-
quantity. And this
It's
is dope.
obvious. It's this
What
guy.
the
who
hell
filmed
is
the
that guy
viral-
doing?
He filmed the viral video for sure. It's the same angle.
He's on his lunch
It's on the right angle. You know, like it's.
Yo,
like,
is it from high up?
yeah, it
Yeah,
totally is from high.
yeah,
up.
that's the
It's
guy.
someone
man.
over here. We can find out who it is.
Yo,
No, it's not.
yo,
this guy.
it's
It's not that guy. Definitely
what?
not that
That should have been the viral moment, man.
guy.
Yo, I don't understand these memes at all,
Too
man.
hilarious.
This shit is too weird.
Yeah, so that's the alternate angle that nobody's seen. That's
All I know is we just basically found the real viral angle. I don't understand new school memes. Honestly, sometimes I'll be on like scrolling stories and like a meme will pop up and like this, then this. I'm like, yo, I don't
Yeah, no, I
understand.
don't
Everyone's like,
understand.
what does this
Yo,
mean? What
I
are these
feel
memes
like-
about? I'm so confused.
Kids have a lame sense of humor now because of memes. Like their jokes are lame. Like it's the equivalent of like
Yeah.
a bad joke. Like, yo, the standards are low, bro. That's it.
definitely. Some of them are
Hey.
funny.
Yeah.
Some of them are funny.
No,
I'll
but
defend-
no,
I'll
but the
defend
thing is-
memes.
I
I'll
don't
be
get
scrolling
most
and like
of them.
spit out my coffee once in a while.
Bro, I'm just maybe old because I don't understand most of them. I'm being honest. I'm just not in touch with meme culture. I don't get it. Like I get some of them, but
Yeah.
most of them I'll look at them. I'm like, what does it mean? Like it boggles my mind. Like I'll have to go back and like, what does this mean? Like, oh, it's sunny, it's raining, and then what does that mean? I don't understand any of this. Help me.
Help me.
Help me.
I'm looking for something different. I like when they like just kill a meme, like they just destroy it, like thousands. They just take a meme and beat it to death, and there's so
And
many
you
of this
get
thing
it.
there, like,
Yeah.
that
makes sense.
We have something to measure it to then.
Mm-hmm.
Measurable memes is what we're out.
Measurable memes, yo.
We're looking for measurable memes.
All right.
Write that down.
I'm feeling we should wrap up soon. It's been almost 3.5 hours.
Let's get the hell out of here.
It's a long one.
Yeah, it's been long. I do have our video with K-Dot.
Let's play that. I want to see that. I
Yeah,
haven't seen it.
I haven't
since the
seen
final
this. This one's not even the final. I don't even know.
Oh, it's a rough copy debut. So anyone does watch this show, you guys, whoever is watching, if anyone does watch it, everyone watching it right now, this is kind of like the dope sneak peek.
Before we watch it, I used AI to manipulate every frame in an AI generator using each frame, and then generated with prompts. And it just turned into this trippy kind of like psychedelic video.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Which is extremely psychedelic. So watch that.
Right.
Yeah, it's psychedelic.
Boiling baking soda on the same stove I cook my breakfast. Raw Fords, cold and dead, you think I learned a lesson? Marijuana in my mouth, it's like the first trimester. Ain't no condoms at the house, I buckle under pressure. Bobby's better, leather patches on the Harvard sweater. Barbecues, I use the sharpest tools to hold the zebra. My bare hands heal lepers with very little effort. I part the 7 seas with my scepter. 50-inch chest with impressive biceps. Hair sticking up the neck like a bird's nest. It's curtains for you bummy bitches. The king of the princes. Black ink with the fingerprints were printed. Mad stink from the pink on my digits. Grape drink spilling on the mink of my empress. The very mention of my name sparks interest. Front yard 6 plates on the bench press.
I kind of want to stop it there, just because I uploaded a shitty quality.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I thought that was my shitty Wi-Fi. I was like, oh,
no, it was just looking like crap. So I just wanted to kill.
You know
it
what?
because,
That's perfect.
No,
but
because I have the cleaner copy. Too.
Yeah, we have. I had to because there's a limit to how big of a file you can put on this shit.
Yo, you should share it directly. Then share it if you press present. At the
I
bottom.
can hit present and share my screen of it because I have a good quality copy of it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me find that quickly.
Yo, it's nasty though, man. All of it's so sick. I'm excited for your album. It's gonna be dope. And like, all of the prompts were AI, like the writing that came up.
No, we kind of faked some of it by getting Marac to doing like adding it superimposed and then putting it through the process to make it like part of it.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Without telling the whole process, it's basically like we did it 2 videos. So we had to make a full video with all this After Effects and weird all that, and then that got stripped down and ran frame for frame through the AI, so it all blends together stylistically.
That's sick though. That's art, man.
Yo, we're leaning into that AI, man.
Yeah, no, it's kind of sick, but I'm trying to find the good copy of it.
I mess around with AI. You have to understand it, you know?
Yeah, like as an artist, like I'm not like afraid of that shit. I'll lean into it, and I feel like anyone can use it, but use it with your fucking creative bone. Then it's unstoppable.
Possibly. Exactly. 100%. Like even if I take AI like photos, I'll like remove background from shit, chop shit, get another one, layer that with this, with that, and just make my own version of what I want. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I got a good quality copy of it. Let me see if I can share screen.
No, present video file. Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That's weird.
That's weird.
At first, I was like, nah, you know what? That's a great sneak peek. Maybe use that clip from the show, promo it later, but might as well give him a sneak peek with a good plug.
Boiling bacon soda on the same stove I cook my breakfast. Raw Ford's cold and dead, you think I learned a lesson? Marijuana in my mouth, it's like the first trimester. Ain't no condoms at the house, I buckle under pressure. Bobby's better, leather patches on the Harvard sweater. Barbecues, I use the sharpest tools to carve the zebra. My bare hands heal lepers with very little effort. I part the 7 seas with my scepter. 50-inch chest with impressive biceps. Hair sticking up the neck like a bird's nest. It's curtains for you bummy bitches. The king of the princes. Black ink where the fingerprints were printed. Mad stink from the pink on my digits. Grape drink spilling on the mink of my empress. The very mention of my name sparks interest. Front yard 6 plates on the bench press. Real powerful scowl, I'm a sourpuss. The pain inside the eyes will keep the coward shook. 6 shits right under your tower, bitch. 6 shots put a stop to my problems. It put a stop to your hip-hop concert. It put a stop to your nonsense, your conscience, your breath. Patience, I got very little left. Catch me at the brothel throwing dollars on some tits. Acting like I'm rich. That's what I know. Acting like I'm rich. Yeah. That's what I know. Acting like I'm rich. That's what I know. Bobby. Acting like he's rich.
Boy, I carve the roast with the same blade I'm cutting throats with. Rowboats, if I'm broke, still sailing oceans. Marijuana with my mouth so I can fake emotions. Ain't no problems in my house, but all the windows broken. My rack better, leather strap for the snake provoking. Sniffing cane, wrestle came and Robitussin potion. Both hands ambidextrous with very little effort. I flip 7 keys for promotions. 50-inch press for the vinyls on deck. Hop in the sesh like a bird's nest. I'm swerving, it's cool, little snitches. Fiends for the riches. Black mask when the trash get evicted. Mad stink from the rats in the trenches. Scrape juice spilling on my shoes, shit's fermented. Graffiti scratching in my name on park benches. Schoolyard center stage for the strength test. Every hour devour another bag of dust. The sour in the vein will make the coward tough. Hood rep, 6 steps on the front stoop. Number 6 on the 23 jump shoot. Bottom 6 for the set on my front tooth. In the booth, spit some nonsense, no conscience, I'm fresh. But the cash, very little left. Catch me late tomorrow with the bottle in the ditch, still acting like I'm rich. Acting like I'm rich. Acting like I'm rich. Acting like I'm rich.
I got it all sold up. Like projects in no recession. And baby, I got it all sold up. Tommy Hill, Perry, other floor to cover this label. Baby, I got it all sold up. I got it all sold up. Corrupt like projects in no recession.
It's pretty dope. Pretty dope.
Yo. Yeah. Honestly, yo, it's nasty. Yo, I can't wait. It's okay. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yo, hold on. No, hold on. Yo, that's it. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, yo, do you guys see? Like, yo, now I'm just getting hyped because, bro, that's gonna drop. Like, think about it. Yo, man. Yo, we got fucking music for days, bro. That's crazy.
Yo,
yeah,
honestly,
dude.
We got some good shit coming up, man. We got some good shit coming up.
I consider that my song because it's like you guys do it. You know what I mean?
It's all the fam. This is the whole crew.
Yeah,
you mean?
And it's fucking crazy, man.
I think that's a hit. That one. That was a dope one. And
that's
the
a
other
banger,
one,
man. That's a banger.
Both of them.
Both of them.
That track. K-Dot had that track first, actually. Like,
yeah.
So that was Stiltz made that beat. K-Dot killed it. And at that time, I wanted some beats. I was in China, and so Stiltz sent me those beats, and one had a verse on it, just K-Dot's verse.
Yeah.
And I thought the verse was so fire that I wanted to rap on it too, but his verse was so ill that I was like, okay, I don't want to fuck around and like fuck with the flow of the song. So what I did, and you'd have to listen to it a few times to catch it. No one's gonna catch it straight away.
Yeah.
You can put our verses beside each other, and I took his whole verse and I wrote, kind of mirrored his verse, but I changed the words. So it's like, but I hit the same words at the same time. So many of the same words are in the same exact spot.
I hear them.
Different. Yo, you gotta like. That's
first run through. I heard some. Some of it. I caught the ending too. I like how the ending of it was like just, it's the whole concept of that song is dope, and I think
Yeah.
people will relate to that. Yo,
Yo,
it's
I had
like
to dig deep, bro, because I had to like not only do that, but I had to make it still Marac. Like it has to be everything I would do and say in my flow. Like,
I'm pushing the shit out of that when that drops. I
Yo,
don't care.
All right, yeah, we gotta drop that soon.
that's a
go.
masterpiece.
Yo, we gotta push that. We have to start pushing all of our shit as a team, man. Because all of
No
it,
doubt.
when we, especially if we like it, if we don't like it, we don't. But the things we like, we gotta push because, I don't know.
Man,
Let's
just
go.
send me anything, man.
I just
Send
wanna
me
say-
everything that you want promoted because I'm too lazy to check your shit every day.
Yeah.
I just want to.
Oh no, for me, don't even worry about my shit, Drew. Trust me. When it's music that I'm ready to drop, certain ones that I'm ready, I'm gonna, of course, I'll send it. But
Totally,
it's
yeah.
gotta go. I'm ready for this to go. Like, cause
I
this
feel like
ready.
that's an
this
artist
is ready to go.
Like a lot of artist people, like they'll like be like, "Why didn't you promote this?" or like type shit, and
I get
it's
it.
like a lot of the
Life.
time, like I don't know. You know what I mean? Or we don't know, like people that you're mad at that didn't promote your newest
Yeah.
album or whatever, or like even Young Z. You know what I mean? It's like I don't, he's one of my favorite MCs, and like I don't know all of his new shit. Like I didn't listen to the full Scarecrow. I like sifted through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And yeah, man, it's like I need to be told, and I think a lot of people need to be told to help promote.
No. We just gotta remind each other. But
Yeah.
I was just getting hype on this. Like I was just like,
Yo, we got to drop this project. Like it's cool. Like I like taking my time and making something good, and I think we did that with this record. The whole album, the project is nice, front to back, straight up. But we've kind of been slow on it. Not slow for the craft. It's been collecting dust, and I feel bad for the features, especially.
Yeah.
So
totally.
like because of like we got Sadat on the record, we got Young Zee on the record, we got Kate on. Like there's a lot of dope MCs that they gave
and
their,
legit and Misery now.
Yo, I know, and then we got the track.
I'm on it.
Yeah.
But at least we got some fresh shit for it, And I don't want to like
know.
drop some too much talk, but like, we got some fire artwork coming with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole thing. Man.
Dope. Yeah, no, I need to get on that more. I need to just push it through to the end.
it's time for music, bro. Get that out. Let's keep going.
Yeah.
More albums, more different collabs between all of us. If we're all hungry right now, let's just make music and let's just go. Boom, 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 boom.
Yo, I'm all over it. The only thing I'm not doing is recording.
Yeah,
like I've been writing. I'm busy. I don't have beats, but I have a little. Actually, I got a little bit, but I'm just writing.
Yeah.
Nice.
See, I'm taking a small. Even while I say let's get hype, I am jumping out of myself. After the last two, I'm taking a little mental hiatus to go. Get that all back, and then go again.
Yeah.
But I've been making weird ass beats. I've been playing with the guitar more. I've been just like sharpening other skills. Basically, I work on audio. I've been painting like fucking clothes and shit. It's not the clothes I've been painting ain't good at it. It's ugly as fuck. And I'm gonna get better at it. I hope.
Ugly.
The beats are getting better.
Trust me, man.
The beats.
Trust me.
The what?
No.
Yeah. Ugly is the new beautiful, man. Trust me.
These things are so beautiful. Yo, these things are amazing. Then
no, but we've been making this record, so we've been working on it the whole time. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I just sent you that other video. I've been working on it up until last week, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, we want to make videos for each song or like some sort of visual.
I sent you that one yesterday, but okay, it's too big.
Yeah,
and
no, I
you're
looked
gonna
at
drop
it. Like,
everything is one video.
I just
you
made
want,
it
you want all
4K.
the videos before you drop the album or what?
No, well, okay, yeah. I wanted something for reference. Like no one knows me. People know me if you know me, but you don't know me. So like,
no. Yeah. You have to make
I think it's fair to the listener to have something to look at, to see. Okay, I like this. Let me see this. Let me click. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
Releasing a little bit here, a little bit there is an unknown. It's just lost in the wind, man.
Yeah. All right.
But I want videos or visuals because that's where we're at, and that's where music's at. Like I think I listen to all my music with visuals. I watch everything on YouTube, or you know what I mean. So
yeah.
But no, it's ready to drop. We're ready to go.
Let's get it.
and it's a dope album front to back.
It's serious, man.
I'm proud of it. OCB Bamboo Rolling Papers at Amazon.com. YouTube be hating on Scott. So yeah, he hooked you up.
Thank you.
OCB, you know OCB? They're a pretty
Yeah,
famous
yeah.
solar company.
OCB is all up in Asia, man. Like,
Oh, word. Okay, so yeah, that makes perfect sense. Then.
I have another plan. I sent you a message.
Oh yeah.
I have another. I sent a Maraca message.
Oh,
You know
good.
me. I'm always thinking of a plan.
I'm gonna check it. Yo, I got some stuff cooking that I don't want to talk about now, but I'll show you guys. Like, there's some fucking crazy stuff popping off. So like musically, so let's get at it.
Yeah, let's
I'm
just
down,
do stuff.
But first, I have to make a couple beats for fucking Young Zee. Apparently.
Yeah, get on, man. Z, man.
Do
Yo,
that.
support Z, man. He's the illest. Like,
Do that.
I have been listening to everything he does. Always.
Yeah, word.
I kept trying to say it in chat, like, play. I love it, because that
Yeah,
track
I
is so
know.
ill, man.
I didn't want to just play all of his shit and then have no.
He wanted you to.
I know you did. You did want.
So did I, because I'm a super fan.
And he was mad cool to stick around for a long time too, man. He was like,
But
I tried to cut him off, and like he was like, "Nah, man, let's fucking keep going."
Yeah, for real. The track we got with Z on the record is so ill. It's fucking fire, man. It's that nice era fucking underground vibe.
You know, I
Dissing
wanted to
everyone.
play that, and like apparently I didn't have it on my Serato. Like I have it on this computer, but not that computer. I guess I could play it still. I could present it, but it would just have like it's just a video. It's just can I present just audio?
You can present audio. We can give a little listen. And we got Batchin on the cut, man. That guy is so ill. I wish he did more music.
Yeah, no, totally.
Shout out to Batchin, man. Like, cause
Batchin.
he's like the illest scratch DJ I've ever
Batchin's
known in my life. And it's straight up.
It's
He's so
true.
dope. He's just a natural. He's just like ridiculous.
Oh yeah, here we go. Marac album stuff.
Yo, let's make a move
no.
after this one. My brain is like melting.
Yeah, it won't let me present audio. I have to do it on.
At the end of every show, I'm just like, yo, guys.
Yo, it's a long one. I know it's a long one for you.
Yeah, all right.
Do
Let's
you
wrap
take
it up.
You take bathroom breaks when the video plays?
Nah, you should.
Sometimes I'll like go grab water and stuff.
I just tough it out, man. It's hard out here.
Yeah.
I gotta
all right,
piss so bad that I can't move. Like,
let's call it.
you know what I
Let's
mean?
call it a stream then, and be back next
Yeah.
week. Marac, you're always welcome to come on the stream, man.
Yeah, I'm up, man. You know what? I'm always supporting and watching anyways. Like I'm up.
Yeah, sick.
Come join the convo, yo.
I actually have like a proper like fucking mic for potting too, but like somewhere.
Yeah. Well, let's
profit.
Let's do it till let's re-adjourn next week, Monday. I think
Word,
we
you
got
guys have
Rim.
a guest lined up?
Yeah, we got
word,
Rim
word.
from
Dope.
The Villains,
Ill,
which is
ill.
pretty dope.
Yeah.
Lalo made this beat.
Ew, for real?
Yeah, I really like this beat.
Profit's
This
sick,
is one of
man.
my favorite. This, because of the sample, has like this warp in the record. It's like, you hear that?
It's funny, you guys are going this way, but I'm going this way, right? Because I just woke up and I'm having mad cappuccinos.
Yo, this beat makes me feel crazy.
All right, so let's call it a treat. Let's call it a stream. I'm ready to fucking call it. But we'll be
No,
back.
I'm loving the pod. I'm loving the pod. Straight up.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of fun, and I'm having a blast.
Let's do it.
We just need more people to watch.
Yeah,
Oh, they're coming.
You know what?
This is great. I
Whatever.
love what's
Just
happening though.
keep-
Who we have right now is amazing. And like, we
Yeah.
just gotta keep going. If we stay consistent, these long forms are great because you get more content. Like, I just had
Yeah.
no time to chop it up this week. It's like it's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
sometimes it's hard to like find time to chop up the little clips.
It's all right
But
if it comes out.
we
way
could go
later,
back.
though.
Yeah.
it's
But I was
fine.
like trying to come out daily. And because if we
Mhm.
come out daily, then people will get reminded daily about the show.
It's true.
You know
I'll
what I
try
mean?
and help with that. I've just been kind of doing other shit.
Yes,
Yeah.
make sure you guys hit the likes and get the algorithm up and going. Boom! I
Yeah,
repeated what
straight
you said.
up.
It's not free
Yeah.
freedom. We
There
gotta
you
ask
go.
people and
You
tell
hit
them
the
what to do.
likes.
Yeah. Hey guys. No, that's how YouTubers do it. Hey, what's up,
Yeah.
y'all? Make sure you
share, watch the. Make sure you listen,
subscribe,
like
hit
and
the noti-
subscribe.
Be part of the Noti gang.
Hit the button.
Notifications.
And be part of the roadie gang.
You're the
Part of the
roadie.
roadie gang. Yeah, part of the roadie gang.
It's actually sick. Okay,
Like, hit
roadie
the
gang.
roadies.
Ah.
All right, let's call it stream.
Yo,
Peace, guys.
delirious. All right, yo,
Word.
peace.